And welcome to the April 7th edition of Mario Kart Deluxe. Isn't with the great TQ here in the channel? Yeah, hey, it'll be back in about an hour and a half. Oh, longer. Yeah, it's been one of those days. I'm gonna get Mario Kart going. Really want to think about bullshit day. Uh, and that go wants to go good at something bad. This goes to crapper. Yeah, I got my box. Doesn't play them in it. Like, seriously, can this thing get this to stop being so bad? Uh,
This.
Why is Super Nintendo getting? Why is the Super Nintendo and Nintendo Switch out getting an update?
Good question. Maybe
Good
they're
question.
adding the new games for this month? I also need to look at something really quick.
could be. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, it's a small irony. Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo don't even.
My
I'm not
name is...
Sega Genesis is not getting an update, so neither is Nintendo 64.
Well, again, they could have just added the new game for Super Nintendo for this month. Which means the only one that really needed the update.
Who are the Animal Crossing characters this month? Who have birthdays? Oh, Rasher does! Rasher should get Rasher. It's her icon.
And
Oh, Pietro's there too! Moral! Where are you?
What?
You're clown.
Marl's going to go to see Sonic too before she gets home.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's that cool penguin too. I really wanted him in my town. I had him in one of the games. I think in the Wii one. I forget what his name is. Rodney, right? Is that his name? I don't know. Say. It does not say.
I read a day. I don't want to remember.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I probably should have listened to the mission. Oh. Wait.
The mission is to play Mario Fart.
Well, I was in the middle of a mission on Lego Star Wars. Whenever
So which episode did you start with?
one.
See, I was curious if people are gonna go chronological order or order that like the movies came out in. I think I'll do it the same way you are. I think I'll start with episode 1.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I know Mystic started with episode 4.
He did. He's doing it in the movie order.
Yeah.
I just want to get the worst movie out of the way first. So episode 1 it is.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, of all 9 Star Wars movies, I think it's the worst.
So what's the second worst one?
In my opinion, probably Revenge of the Sith, but that doesn't mean that it's. I don't think any of the other ones are like horrible, but I don't like Revenge of the Sith. Probably because I feel like it was rushed, and unless you watch the Clone Wars show, I just feel like it does like a disservice to a bunch of characters and like brought General Grievous in for absolutely no reason. Because if you don't watch the Clone Wars, you have no idea who he even is. It's just like, okay.
He's just suddenly there.
Yeah.
See, I like Attack of the Clones. Like, story-wise, it's especially like the love story is a little on the side, but like all of the stuff at the end. It's the first time you ever see freaking Yoda with a lightsaber. He's in like his battle with Dooku. The first time I saw that, my jaw was on the floor. I also like all the stuff that happened there with the with at the end in the Colosseum. Like I thought that was cool with all the Jedi showing up and even like the battle with them against the 3 monsters prior to all the Jedi showing up. I just thought that was like really, really cool.
I will say this.
Even all the stuff with Django, I didn't mind either, like on Camino.
I will say this. I probably would pick the second one. Episode 2 is probably the worst. If they hadn't deleted Insync from being Jedi. Yeah, Insync was supposed to be in the movie as like extras and as part of the Jedi group, but they were deleted from the movie. Yeah, true story. Look it up. I'm not kidding. The band members were supposed to legitimately were filmed for the movie as extras, but weren't included in the final film.
To me, it goes 1, 3, 4. No, yeah, 1, 3, 4, 7 from worst to best. 2, 9, 8.
I can't get past
4,
these
5, 6. No, 6, 5. So I think Empire Strikes Back is the best. Then Return of the Jedi. Then I know a lot of people hate Episode 8, but I really like it. I think it's my 3rd favorite Star Wars movie. Just because seeing Luke again just made me happy, and I
despite the fact that he's old now.
Yeah, but he's older. Yep, they sure are Chain of Chains, because I work during the daytime now, so all of my streams are at night except for Saturday morning streams.
Oh.
There better be a recharge station.
There's a potato in this lobby. Literally, that's their name. Potato. Kind of looks like a potato, too. I think that was the point.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I didn't mean to do that. Stupid thing.
Jesse, you literally missed out on the best part. The like burnt cheese on the crispy cheese on the crust is the best part. I don't think the new series is on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon Prime's getting the new woke Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yeah, Amazon. Yeah.
It's Amazon. I don't think it's. I'm sure it was whoever bid the most got it. Did you eat any of the goodies that you got yesterday, Jess?
I had a donut.
Good job. Good job.
That way, come eat. He's right now. Really much out. You others. Yep.
Can't really comfort eat alcohol.
Well, I can't.
Well, I mean, hypothetically,
I
you.
can't do
Oh yeah, I know.
Alright.
I got somebody with it. Not the person I was going for, but
Holy cow, R2's a beast.
actually, he's a droid.
Ha 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 ha.
I thought it was a pretty funny joke. I guess.
No, 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 I wasn't going off for that. I was going off for you getting hit by lightning.
So GQ, did you 100% Kirby?
No. Did you?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I just beat the game and I haven't played it since then. I went back to play Tunic and there was a part in it that just really I rage quit my stream like an hour early on Tuesday because I was just so frustrated with the one area.
Oh. Wouldn't blame you.
Game's tough.
To be fair, like I tried to shrug it off. I'm like, but it's hard not to shrug some things off
Cool.
like that.
Not gonna win this one. First place person just getting way out there because of everyone else screwing each other over.
Where's the blue shell? There should be a blue shell.
Didn't even get a power up there.
I'm not even in the race because I'm waiting to get. Oh. Oh, now there's.
Yeah, I'll take second. I really wanted to be first, but that person just got way out there. The Shauna person.
That
Shot
blue
him.
shell was delayed.
What's up, mean muggers? Somebody was just asking about you the other day. I was like, yeah, maybe he doesn't come around because it's at nighttime now. Good to see you.
A Diglett? Dig, dig. Oh, great.
Oh, but actually, this is okay for this course. It's okay.
Yeah.
Know what? If it's gonna be 200, I'll take it for this one.
Yeah, Arwing, you have to work. Why are you working so late today?
What's work?
Doesn't your work know you're supposed to play Mario Kart with me on Thursday? Jeez, Arwing.
No, Arwing, yay!
That should be on the contract.
Not a yay. Thing I like Arwing.
It's a nay. It's a nay.
Well, no,
It's a
he
nay.
said yay because.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Alright, Arwing is always screwing me over and everybody else over.
Well, yeah, because he wants to win. I mean, everyone screws each other over.
Yeah.
Why
true.
200cc?
You know, our first race, 250.
Your first race, my second, but
I just seen someone crash into a car.
That's your second, that's both my first.
yeah.
And there goes mine.
Man. Jeez.
And what the? Taxi.
What about a taxi?
No, the taxi was stuck behind me, so I couldn't do anything.
Ah,
Well, at least on the bright side, when I'm smaller, I'm not going this fast.
No, that's true. That's true.
yeah.
Meaning that you're not having to brake.
How did I not get a power up there at all? Is this thing really coming after me? I guess it is. I was like, maybe it's going after somebody else, because it... Then I was like, oh yeah, 200cc, it takes forever for Red Shells to catch up to you. Come on, give me like a bullet bill or something. Oh, this isn't the right part.
Okay, I'm happy
I'll
with
take
that.
fourth. Nice way to
I'm
start.
happy with that. Yeah, it's a good start.
I'm getting 10th. So garbage.
I've put them in their place. I've put put them in their place. For one race,
As a
and then
Sonic 2, more like I'm fair place and I'm just trying to defend myself. I mean, that's it's understandable, Arwing. It's only 10 people in here. Where's Ooch and Paladin and Tampa Bay Boy and Arwing?
I think Tampa Bay Boy said he was going to be playing a little bit later.
But it is a little bit later.
I see what you did there.
You're getting close to that 30,000.
I know.
And I'm nowhere near to 20,000. But to
Because
be
you
fair,
still play the game often, you're good at it though.
yeah, I think it's just because I play other Mario Kart games as well, like on top of it, this one. Which some do translate over.
Yeah. You're also good at racing games in general. Like even when we play like GTA, you're usually pretty good at
Yeah.
the racing stuff.
Like, come to think of it, my first game was Mario Kart.
I should have went after the
64.
Toadette.
You know what?
No.
For once, I didn't go for you. For once, I didn't go for you. You know what? I'll just.
Oh! I fired that. I thought that was coming after me, so I thought it was gonna hit me already. So I let off the button.
I like how I'm just like throwing stuff backwards.
I like that too.
Oh come
Not you,
on! I used that before. It was stolen.
I've just killed a Yoshi.
Yay.
I like how I'm trying my best to keep everyone away from like everyone down.
Oh no.
Oh no. I think you'll make it.
Judgment Shell, don't get here in time!
You made it.
Yes! Play that video! This one's for you, Fapene.
I like how I was trying to keep everyone back.
What happened to my video?
Don't tell me Matrix is hacking.
Matrix is hacking. I told you. I know you said not to.
Get up your firewalls.
I like how I was trying to make sure everyone kept away from second. Because I was just like throwing stuff back.
Pollution stage rig.
Well, if I see somebody throwing something backwards, if I see somebody have an item, I'll try to hold on. Try to. Sometimes you don't catch it. I'm like, ah, shoot. Notice. You don't
At least you
notice.
Hey,
At
Jess,
least-
look what we were doing a year ago. We were sitting out in front of Noodles and Company.
Yeah, and you got your.
Team Rocket
Not-
blasting off again?
You just want to have the cavity, or like,
I don't know.
not if you.
It might have been you. It might have been your thing with the cap.
Oh yeah, I had to kill him. I wanted to sneak in
A
from.
pot potato?
Like, I don't want to go there.
Mine was wrong. The one in Mechanicsburg sucks. The tropical smoothie in Harrisburg is better.
That
Okay, whatever.
Getting in that game.
Alright. Starting up the shield.
Ooh, doubles. Oh no, no, no! Oh. Really?
What?
Going to steal everything off of me? Like all my items just got stolen.
Ew, I just got out of being invincible. I mean, not invincible, but out of my iframes from getting hit by the blue shell. That's what I meant by invincible. Not that I was actually invincible. The awesome.
Oh, that's not good. Oh no. Oh,
And
you.
then
No.
play that video. This one's for you, Texas size.
I'll take
NJ.
second.
No. Super Mutant, you are NJ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I despise you so much right now.
Sorry, I wanted second. Always try to
You-
BTQ Hill. I got second.
You'll be hearing from my solicitor. You'll be hearing from my solicitor.
It's a late game.
Wow, Zach. Wow.
TQ got a lot as part of that Game Shark.
Oh no! Oh no, we're getting. Oh no! I see Team Rockets in the lobby.
Racing reflected. Right, Ooch? Right.
You've got Team Rocket in the lobby.
Oh, he's gotta make a blast off again.
Yep.
There's the Team Rocket in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's someone called Team Rocket and their
Oh,
name's all
Hobby's
cap.
here. Hobby. Hobby-sama.
I also got Deku. Oh, yeah, one.
What's up, Flash Beat?
Well, I'm gonna be greedy.
Oh gosh, I forgot it was reflected. Did that so bad.
You wanna know something funny? I
What?
didn't like really think about it till now.
Yeah.
I just don't think about things.
I mean, I knew it was, because I even said the thing. I said the Ooch quote. It was just on the one turn I did not do it right. Oh crap, I only got the single box. Ah, that was not meant for New Jersey person. That was meant the person that was in front of me at that point in time.
Oh no. Why does bad things happen to good people?
Yeah, you've got a decent enough lead. They might catch up to you, but not pass you. Jeez. Man, I didn't get the double box any of the points of this one. Coming from me. Yep, knew it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on! This is just overkill!
Ah! Not doing
That
good
is
this
just-
race.
That
Jeez.
was overkill.
Man, that was horrible.
That was just plain overkill.
Hello.
Hello. Got hit
Good
by 2 blue
evening.
shells. I got hit by 2 blue shells in one race. Two blue shells is overkill. Was already dead after the first one.
It's like that Simpsons meme, like, stop it, he's already dead.
Yeah, it's just like, stop, he's already dead.
Oh no.
Oh no, I was right. Another 200cc.
What's that, baby?
Well,
Time
it's-
to separate the Team Rocket from the Team Galactic?
I mean,
I'm winning
Team
game.
Rocket for Team Galactic. Bruh.
I was trying to
Yeah,
think
the
of something.
The OG's still the best.
I was trying to.
Cody's still better. At least actually accomplished more than freaking Galactic did.
I was trying to make a joke because of the name in the chat, in the room with the Team Galactic, Team Rocket name.
Why don't you use one of your like New Jersey Brocks or something?
You're right, I could do that.
Yeah, sorry about my sore throat. I'm a little sick today. Head hurts from
No, you're
stuffed
good.
nose.
Oh, I almost drifted right off the ledge.
I did.
Yeah,
I hate that last corner. It's that last corner of all. Oh. Oh, wait, someone just dodged a blue like,
I'm
like
racing
jumped.
in. It's 200cc, so after this race, yes, but not right.
Thank you.
I just
The
saw-
boy,
I just saw someone
if you're gonna be, is Alex actually in the game right now?
Probably not.
Probably not yet, but
No, it's probably be between me and Alex. See who gets in first.
what?
There's only one spot open.
I mean, people could leave. Like, no,
Yeah.
you never knew that.
Yeah. Also, I can't get the idea of an image out of my head of Roy, the bully Goomba, riding a moped. I just can't get that. I don't know why. It's unsettling for me to see that.
At least I take blue shells like a man.
Hey, I think Blue Shell's like a man.
No,
I do.
no, I saw someone that was playing as Waluigi just jump off the ledge.
You take
That
blue
is
shells
taking like a man.
you
It's
do.
more strategic. Strategic, unlike being an actual pussy and actually slowing down. That's when someone else takes
That's a
Blue
square
Shell.
one.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
no,
I mean,
it's
he's
the
talking about a
same.
cat. He's talking about a cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So technically speaking, still, at least it's a better move than like, oh hey, Blue Shell income. I'm gonna slow down so the other person can get it. That's being a cat.
I almost lost that one.
I think it's the same because it's like trying to fall off to make sure it's instead of going to you, it gets the other person still.
No, not technically.
Yeah.
It depends on when you fall off.
Hey, wire.
Didn't let me
Plump.
switch.
Damn, I'm spectating. Darn it.
I'm already happy. So it's just like whatever at this point to me. I'll just
Not
play.
okay. Reach out.
Looks like we may have to do a friend lobby. Chrome Wing's here too.
Yeah, let's do it, baby.
There's
Time
not
for
that
the happy
many,
parade.
yeah, there's only 4 of us or 5 of us in this race. That's it. Everyone
Yeah.
else is randos.
Yeah, but I'm joining, and so is Chrome Wing now.
Yeah, but that's
Let's do
nice.
it.
It's only
There's
Let's
8 of
do
us.
it. There's enough, dude.
Oh, Cobby's in there too.
Come on, let's do it.
the happy
Alright.
parade.
We can do it. Just after this race.
Yes.
Oh, God, my leg.
Time for the happy
Uh-huh.
parade.
I am the spy. Greetings, gentlemen.
Why, what? Seriously, my
Are you
phone's charged
are
like
you a
that?
robot?
No, I'm the
Good.
spy from TF2, dude. What
Good.
do you
You
think?
and Danhausen.
What? Spy comes from Paris. What do you expect?
Beep, beep, I'm a shit.
Yeah, that's mine. Beep, beep,
Good to the
sheep. I
happy
said beep, beep,
parade.
sheep.
I thought I was gonna hit him before.
See, CQ. What was that, bro?
I forgot. I haven't raced on this course enough to like remember. Dang, that's.
There's a map. There's a
Yeah, but I don't
map.
look at the map. I just race.
Who looks at the map?
I
Well,
do,
okay, you
actually
look at the
helps
map
me.
sometimes, but
I look at the map when I wanna see if blue
So
shell's
Mage-
coming or something.
oh, Matrix,
Yeah, I just-
Hacker.
Yeah, I'll glance at it for blue shell stuff, but that's about it.
No, not really. Sometimes I helps you out.
Or if I happen to have a lightning to gauge how many people.
Yep.
Yeah, that too.
Believe it or not, I actually did end up getting. I remember like last time I played, I think I got you with badass fucking spy right there. Like,
When was the last time you played with us?
I think it was like, I think it was like before I got. I think it was like right on the same day I got my new iPhone.
Oh, come on!
That doesn't give me any time.
I thought it was.
I think it
when you
was.
were-
I think it was like. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I
Yeah, it was
think.
2 weeks ago, because last week you were gonna play because you were talking about going on your trip, and then you like just disappeared like right when we were starting.
Yeah. I had this because I had to take care of some responsibilities.
Responsibilities? What is that?
Chores, etc.
What? I threw a red shell and it collided with my other red shell. Thank you, game.
Oh yeah, that actually can happen. You gotta be careful when that happens.
Oh yeah.
I have like
Ah!
over,
I'm
well
so
over 1,000
getting lost.
hours in this game, and I've never seen that.
Oh, wow!
What's that?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting lost.
Yeah, I got third.
I see you.
Yeah,
You got
that's
lucky
right.
with that green shell. It barely went
Alright.
around.
I got bullied.
Well, I have three mushrooms. I get saved.
Let's
them
Heard
for
a
go.
the
rumor,
shortcut.
as long as you eat bags of potato chips, you can't be cursed by Danhausen. I wonder if that's true.
I smartly saved my mushrooms for the right time.
Yeah, I got screwed.
Let's
'cause
go.
people took my
Alright,
item
I
boxes.
backed out.
Okay,
Time to back
fucking
out and time to wait
Make a
until we join
bird
the new
lobby.
lobby.
Alpha Cat's on too.
A
Maybe
friend, a
I
friend.
have no option to
of
leave the
me
lobby, so I'm going to
lobby.
restart the game instead.
A
hate-
friend of me lobby.
That made it that it's
I
like
go to the races. They're already.
Yeah, no,
except
you
for
just gotta-
apparently
you just
hacked
gotta
my
wait.
first place video. That's what Drew said.
Yeah, that's why I was calling you Hacker.
my first place video got sent to the Matrix.
Love you.
Yeah, your boy's in.
Good boy. Chrome Wing. This
Oh god, it's
stream is
Giovanni.
sponsored by Culvers.
Wait, hold up. Who's this? Who's in the dark blue with the shades?
That's Kabi.
Hey, Kabi.
Kabi-sama.
I just realized I have one shade. Like, there's 3 people here that have the shades. I
That's
just realized that.
No, that's one of the. That's Alex's. Me.
it's Matrix.
That-
Yeah,
Is that Matrix?
I'm the light blue with orange shades.
Yeah. Y'all in your shade.
But we all we have 3 shades. We see someone with normal glasses. I'll
Super
make that
Beans,
4.
3 shades.
We wear sunglasses at night.
So
Sadly,
can,
on my
so
Switch, I don't
can.
have on the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8. I had Team EF GQ that had really big sunglasses because we made up this team called Team Engine Failure that we would always stop right at the finish line.
Oh jeez, I remember that.
I
Yeah.
remember it. I remember
could-
the
I
engine
could-
failure.
Hypothetically, Matrix, I could have glasses too. I could bring out the 99K VR equals loser guy.
Oh no.
He's got them big shades right there. Look at this guy.
GQ, I'll be back in like 1 minute.
Okay.
We're timing you.
Yeah. Nice. We almost a full lobby. We're just like 2 more people away.
Well, you know, this funny is like half.
Once Applesauce Pouting gets back, I'll start the race.
Yes.
30,
Okay, I'm gonna look over my car customizations then.
Yeah, boy, half the room's actually wearing glasses of some kind. Either the sunglasses or regular
Yeah,
glasses.
Alpha Cat's wearing them too.
Black Dragon, Matrix, both
50, 50.
wearing normal glasses.
Is that Black Dragon? That's Black Dragon.
Yeah.
I thought it was Alpha Cat.
1 minute. It's over a minute.
I saw his name as it came in.
Gotcha.
He told us 1 minute. It's over a minute now.
I'm racing against Toho, the entire game of Toho.
Regret having
Why?
that.
You're racing
Which
against Toe,
Right.
you're gonna be.
I still don't get the idea of a shoe being a cart.
Is it gonna be?
Everything is. Stop looking that crap up.
Is it gonna rain down in Africa?
I bless the rain down in Africa. Oh no. I bless the waves down in Africa.
Are you crying while you're singing it?
No, it's Waluigi's version of Africa. It's Wafrica.
Wow.
I've never heard of Wafaka.
It's a legit thing on YouTube.
Oh,
Is it waffle-lica then? Is it like a waffle?
No, it's Waluigi's version of Africa.
What's up, Optic Nerf?
So it's basically
Good
like,
evening,
okay,
Mr.
you remember the Waluigi's song or version of Hallelujah? It's like, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
I try not to think of anything with Waluigi.
I try and
I've
think
never heard of
nothing
this.
with that card drive as well.
I'm not
It's-
a Waluigi fan.
No, hey,
Hey,
that's something we
they
have to keep
only
with.
now recently started to care for him by posting him up on the Switch in the news feed with like a picture thing. That's it.
I like
And then-
Waluigi and Mario Kart because no one else was picking them.
Yeah.
Sometimes people pick up just to troll me.
The only time you can make Waluigi's in the sports. We have nothing outside of that.
One more time.
Wow,
Wow,
more
time to
time.
start the races. I was waiting for you to come back.
Well,
Wow,
over
more
a minute.
time.
One more time.
you were
One more time.
you were over 1 minute, Paladin. You said 1 minute.
I've been back for a little bit. I didn't know.
Oh, I
where
did. I pressed no comms. Darn it! I wanted the hard comms, so we had 12 racers at least. And well, next time.
Wow.
Next time.
Next
It just
time.
means that we cannot lose. It just means none of us will lose to AI. That's a good thing.
We're gonna celebrate.
I mean, and there's like 10 characters. We don't. I feel like this is gonna be a fair race.
Yeah, but I prefer when it just has a full 12, even if it's PC, because when you have less than 12, like the items, like distribution gets a little wonky. Yeah.
Oh,
I love
no.
it. I love how you picked my home course.
What's your home course?
Oh, damn,
The
Francisco.
Toad Harbor.
That's my favorite course in the game.
Oh,
I
Dolphin Stones.
think I really like Shroom Ridge, like top 5 for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. The thing is though, the things with Shroom is
I
it's
don't like any
difficult
of
because
those with cars.
you have to know exactly where the cars will show up, and
That-
then plat the course.
We just played it while you were still playing Star Wars. We played it on 200cc, and that was not fun.
That was alright.
yeah, you just
Shroom
gotta
Ridge on
know
200
like
cc
how
now.
it's like
Down
going
like
around
a
cars.
man.
Hello, stop bumping into my car.
I didn't even in a car.
Oh.
I hit more walls than I did cars during that race. Oh, why'd I go this way?
I love how everyone's in a bike. I'm like
Oh,
one of
God.
the only two people in the actual
Well,
car.
I've already been Mario Karted. Very good. Thanks whoever sideswiped me with the
Very
purple
good,
banana.
very evil. Ow.
Not this time, boy. No! Mutant. Not another red shell. Oh. No!
I hit Matrix.
I haven't put that banana there.
You hit Matrix.
I did, because I didn't realize it. I didn't know who I was hitting, but then I saw it was Lakitu. I was like, oh, that's Matrix. That's who he races as.
Wait,
Alright.
so how are you telling us what lap we're on as well?
Matrix
Ah, that's a good
is,
point.
Matrix is living in the Matrix, so he can do two things at one time.
Ooh,
Oh,
bombs.
Tell me whatever.
No,
one thing I can't
Mario,
hear
please.
Matrix doing
Don't
is
do this to
talking
me.
right now, so I don't think he has his
Don't
mic
do this
on.
to me, Mel Mario.
Oh my god.
That's Kabi! It's Kabi!
Unless Matrix is
I'm
just being
getting away
very,
from
very
you.
quiet right now.
No.
He's hunting wabbits.
oh.
Dragon, get over here!
Oh, thanks, game. That's really gonna help. Oh, geez. Even worse.
I'm stuck.
Optic
I'm getting out of
Nerd
here, boy.
in a race with us?
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, it's space open.
Oh, what the?
I just realized
Yeah.
we got Dolphin Shoals as our first race
Oh.
of this because of Black Dragon.
Oh, no, no, no,
I
no, no.
hate everyone
I
right
got
now.
screwed around there, darn it.
I hate
But I
everyone
love
right
you.
now. No, I hate everyone right now. I got
I love you
royally shoved, and then everyone just kept shoving me off at the worst
Oh,
part.
that's unfortunate.
Talk about adding insult to injury.
Random green
Shell.
And
Who hit
Come on,
me?
get up.
You know what?
Darn
so
it.
much
Oh
you-
my
Let's do it.
god.
I just
Come
got
on, mushies.
I got scripted up
That's
there.
for shoving me off.
I was doing so good and everybody got bodying me.
But
your
still,
princess thanks you.
You hate to see it. You hate to get troll trained like that.
that's what a faker would say.
Actually, I have a puppy.
That's a better video.
No, it's not. The first place video is way better.
That one's got better animation.
Oh, technically it's just CQ space on an animation area is our hit there.
Come on. This is Monster.
Matrix,
He's
I
a
hate
foofy
you.
boy. He's a foofy boy.
I see a puppy.
Matrix, you know why I'm saying I hate you right now. You know,
He's a
for the
monster.
specific
He's a
reason.
little Australian.
What happened?
You picked the course I hate.
Well, don't worry, we're not going there.
Exactly.
Eventually we will.
Then I'll pick Bone Dry Dunes.
Bugger, you get any
if
good
you-
pulls with those?
That thing is easy.
All those
to
scrolls we're getting for
You
free.
dare say it's hard.
No, if you want to really troll and pick Baby Park.
What's up, Sonic?
Yeah.
Today?
Black screen.
Sonic, I saw when I left my stream the
No,
other day
no,
that you said you got your Xbox. What Xbox did you get? Did you get an Xbox Series X or did you get a Series S?
That would have been really
Tommy,
funny if you
get
said,
me
like,
the
I want the
please.
Series X, and then they gave him the Series S.
Or he wanted a Series X, but then they gave him an Xbox One X because Xbox
Yeah.
was stupid and named their thing so close to what their last console was.
Oh!
Eric got a porno version.
Bingo, baby! That's a shot for the ages.
Chewie!
You know what? Oh, come on! I was away Game Matrix.
Oh!
Oh, actually, I can't.
Sometimes for me.
Hey, take. Oh,
You got the Series S, so that's cool.
Why?
I still got him.
Wait, I thought you were getting the next generation Xbox.
No, the Series S is the next generation, but it's
Screw you,
like
CJ.
dumbed down version of it. But
Wait,
Ooh, that must be.
what? I thought it was just like a small version of the Xbox One.
no, so
No,
it's
it's
basically
not.
a little more
It's
powerful
different,
than the
my
Xbox
dude.
One
It's
X, which is like
different.
their version of like the Pro version
Stop with the
of
bananas!
PlayStation
For
5.
sake. You know what? Just like that.
It's just a little bit weaker version,
Playing
but it
as
plays all the
Waluigi.
Xbox Series
bad.
X
Come on,
games
one
on
good
it.
out.
Oh, I
Oh,
wouldn't.
Come on, one good item. One good item.
Come on, I got hit by the
Yes, baby, we got
Let's
four.
learn how to steal my way.
Man,
You're not
Man.
taking my fourth.
But at least I bet
You're-
Matrix, that's all that mattered.
Nice.
You're not
Um,
taking my fourth.
My
You're gonna regret that, boy.
single character my single character thing reset, and I got 3 more of the one Lightborn character with the red stuff in her hair, the like one that's the really good at crowd control. I forget what her name is, but I got 3 more of her. So she's at Ascended or whatever. No, she's at Red. Soon to be next month she'll be Red Plus. Well, technically no. Next month she'll be at the whole way to White. But I had a bunch of things. Oh, also, I don't know if you saw Vile Guy. There's like a bunch of new codes for AFK Arena 2. There was a new one that somebody posted in our Garuda thing. If you go up in the chat, you can see the other ones. There's like 3 or 4 other ones recently too.
I have the app that enters the codes for me, and
Yeah.
it'll pop up with a notification within a couple hours of a new one dropping.
Did you get the new one today with the 10 scrolls, 10 of the
Oh, dang that.
the stargazing orbs, and 10 of the
Must this happen every time I join?
Yeah, I think
You
I already
take Neil
used it.
Bowser. That's what you
Drew
get.
is a dirtbag.
10 of the whatever it is, the Ascended Tulane ones or
Not only
Tulane
that,
ones.
you guys
I'm
really
still saving
regret letting
those.
me pull out the beat ass.
To be fair, blame Matrix for picking Neil Bowser. I take no responsibility for this.
Neil Bowser's actually
Give you
cool compared to
responsibility
this
for it.
track.
You
What kind of
picked it.
asshole you want, boy?
I don't care. Matrix picked Neil
I have
Bowser.
no
That's his
idea.
responsibility. He's gonna pick
Isn't
something
that-
else.
I'm the only one that picked Neil
Neil Bowser
you
City
know?
and Baby Park.
It's sad that I like both
Okay,
this
who
course
likes
and Neo Bowser.
Wait, you like this?
I love this course.
Oh, for Frank's sake.
I love how chaotic it is. 'Cause it's not really a skill-based course, it's just fun.
How to spot a sociopath.
It's
People that
basically.
People that pick baby parts.
Hey,
People
Matrix.
that don't tear up when Obi-Wan says you were the chosen one. Anakin.
Oh my! What? Planet Shield? Do they know?
Whoa, where's it first?
You know what? I'm already happy.
When it first came out, and I was too young to really understand anything that was going on beyond full space battles. So I guess I'm that guy then.
Matrix is crying.
I'm having a blast, Matrix. I'm having a blast.
Whoever had the banana.
You can hear the pain in my voice right now.
I'm just like smiling. I'm just like smiling.
I rolled you one item. Please give me a better
I don't like this course either, but.
Fuck, I'll take third.
Fuck!
I went from 1st to 7th at the last turn.
Need to get
Cool.
out of here.
Because my support just didn't hit Kabi's
God, that was horrible.
banana thing, and I got hit by them anyway.
Frank's sake.
Well, it technically worked in my favor a little bit,
Banana
but.
shields not work.
I got completely screwed.
Banana shields do not work.
No, not random. Darn it. I didn't mean to choose random.
Well,
Yo.
Why did you choose random?
I meant because I thought I was still over top of Toad Harbor, but I wasn't. I was on
It
random.
resets every time. What are you talking about?
You pulled it, Alex.
That was my.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're really killing me here.
I'm like smiling on the inside. I've done my job.
Okay, this one I can't be mad at you too much. This is actually a nice map. I've actually stolen some of Wario's gold, actually.
Our kitties are.
Okay, who's the Waluigi with the pipe card?
That's Black Dragon, I think.
Black Dragon is the only crazy one to race as Waluigi on my stream.
Well, at least he's not going meta while at least he's being creative, so I'll give him a star for that.
I'll give him credit for that.
Give him.
Your boy has the speed, boys! I am the speaking, baby!
I've already fallen off twice.
I take you, Bosch.
I still got someone, I'm proud of that.
Oh my!
Oh,
no! Whoever has that boomerang, you need to stay away.
I say whoever has that boomerang, keep on.
Okay. I'm going to say
No
I
one
was
can catch
nowhere
his ass, boy!
near you.
No one can catch his ass!
Oh!
I don't even care. I'm in the top, like. So I'm just having a laugh.
Throw that stone.
Oh! I got whoever was the pigtail person.
Oh.
That was my green shell.
Someone had to shove me off.
Who's the thief?
Oh, I got knocked off. Bomb?
Was there any need for that?
Yes, there was. I just need to get to the bomb.
I
didn't even throw the bomb.
I
didn't even throw a bomb.
It does nothing.
No, whoever goes behind me can't say.
It's a waste of time. That's what's the point of it.
Hey yo, whoever's in front of me, Captain Red Shell.
No, you cannot throw the coin at somebody. It's literally useless. I'm telling you.
What? Wait, what?
I don't even know why it's a power up in this game.
Oh, thanks, game. I'm in last place.
The only thing that it's good for is that you can get 3 coins.
There was a bomb behind
I'm in last place, and you have me steal a coin.
Damn GQ. Oh,
it's
why?
You absolute.
With the red shell, they're not going to hit me.
Well, you just hit me, and now I want to get you.
Back here, boy. I have revenge with you.
Thanks
You
for knocking me off the edge,
come here.
fatty.
Yeet!
No, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Guys, zombie fell perfect down.
The game screwed me over. It doesn't let me catch
I
up.
beat DJ Ninja. I did.
Why is it every time Matrix gets in a lobby with me, he just screws everything up for me?
Yeah!
Do shit.
Let's go!
I ain't do crap to you, man.
I want revenge deeply.
It's time to get devious.
In that case, time to bring out the clown.
I want to get him now.
Danhausen has no idea what is going on in this call right now.
I know GQ still
This is a casual Tuesday. This is a casual Thursday for me, my dude.
I know GQ still hasn't watched it, but anyone that's watched the Peacemaker series.
Time for the clown guard to come out. It needs to be have its wheel shred. It's been rusty.
That's the one that John Cena played.
Yeah.
There's no Pacemaker.
The Peacemaker.
You've made the
The
list.
Pacemaker series is when John Cena's an old man.
Oh god. Well,
you know what? I'm going Super Saiyan form now.
They've announced the comic convention I'm going to is gonna have the guy who played Vigilante from that show is gonna be there at the con.
Fun fact, did you know that Vigilante? Are we talking about
in the
DC
waiting
hero?
room.
Are we talking about the DC character?
Yeah, he really did good. I really liked him in that show. It's like,
fun fact, one of his first few appearances was actually in the last known Lego DC EC game, DC Supervillains. You can actually get him in a pack. And I actually used him to remake my Cloaker from Payday 2.
Matrix, you've made the list. How
You
do you
just made a
feel?
list.
Matrix, you just made the list.
Oh, please. He's been trying to get on that for years.
I'm in my Super Saiyan form now.
I'm in my monster truck form, Royce. This whole race, like, it was just a monster truck.
This is what one of the reasons I love.
Whatever happened to your watch?
Which reminds me, one of the things that I love about reading these NES encyclopedias I have, little factoids I didn't know about games that came out.
After this,
Yeah.
after
Back
this set
when
of
I was a
races,
kid.
since we know
I
that there's
want you
more than
guys
12
to
people
look
trying to
around
race,
for
I'll
cloud
back out and let you, and everyone can try to get in after
And
this.
one of the first NES Dragon Ball games. One of the first Dragon Ball games.
What you can race as me.
One of the first NES.
Guys,
One of the
come
first
on,
Dragon Ball
what's
games
going on,
ever.
man?
And I got pushed off the cliff and missed the items.
Josh!
From who? Bonnie? Well, I saw Bonnie just said that your friend got on, so maybe she didn't Marco you. Maybe you don't have a Marco.
Well, at least he stopped
that
me.
I had.
But
Okay.
Yo, Zach!
Super bomb.
Get that, boy!
to be fair, that bomb would have been for Matrix, but he knocked me into
Oh,
first. So.
nice. Go.
I try to say was
Zach, please. Please, just throw him. Please.
one of the first Dragon Ball games that were ever released
Oh,
here.
don't be a troll.
Was
Come
for the
on, why
NES
that timing?
as a game called
I tried to
Dragon
slow down
Power.
because the guy in front of me grabbed the triple or the double item blocks, and someone pushed me forward, so I still couldn't. Thanks, whoever that red me with the red shell is.
Okay, Drew, you screwed up, man. You should not have. Oh, darn it, someone else in my red shell.
Who stole my money?
Who is the me?
I didn't want your stupid money.
You wanted more power?
I just got the worst item in the game.
Coin?
No!
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
right. Really?
There's no such thing as the worst item in the game.
Yeah, dude, it's a coin.
Wait.
Who was that? Come on!
Wait, what item did you have?
It was true.
What is happening?
What is every time
I'm
I'm
second
I'm
place.
like, you fucking me
You
up.
know what? This is for you.
I had that. in
No,
the bag.
you just. What have you done?
That's it.
What
Start
have you
time,
done?
boys.
Like whoever. I.
Yeah, okay.
Oh well.
I wish I could swear so
Oh
bad,
my
but
god.
Past me, what?
Oh my god. I was the second attempt!
I
Just
saw
mute your
down
mic.
yes. Oh, damn. Nice.
Oh.
I thought
let's just say I hate that. Like, just insert a certain word before hate in game.
Why? I was the second.
Farting? You hate this farting game?
What's up, banana?
Yup.
No, what?
I got troll trained the second
Matrix,
attempt.
I want to get you so bad right now. You're on my wanted list for life right now.
I have a feeling you pissed off the badger, my friend.
Join the club. I got a few people that I need to put on my hit list.
Okay there, Mr. Coffee.
How about that? No. I got that one. Join the club. We got
Hey, Zach.
Hello.
How we
So
please
fucking
just
bold
try
riding
not
after
to?
this
Oh
course.
my goodness.
Nice.
All right, guys.
Hey, Zach.
Not reflected.
You're the dude that carried those 3 red shells last race.
Time for
At
some
least-
ninja. Ninja power. Go ninja, go ninja, go.
I wish this course would be like a ninja.
Go, ninja,
and
go,
vanish
ninja,
quickly
go.
without trace.
Wow.
Wow.
Why?
I mean, I would say another thing, but I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
What's your deal with Waluigi?
Okay, what was that about?
Of all of the new courses, this one's probably my least favorite.
Okay.
I think
Something
Now, because you suck at it doesn't mean it's bad.
I love my relationship in this course. Honestly, it's awesome. It's garbage and they clearly made it poor.
It's hard.
I don't mind
What
it.
do you say you don't like a challenge?
I like some challenging courses. I'm just not good.
No,
at
guys,
it.
fine.
If I get good at it, I'll probably like it. But
Wait a minute, GQ
that's not always the
actually.
case.
I've
That's
actually
right.
mastered
Put
this
away
course better
that
than
rubbish
GQ.
behavior and get
No,
good.
You know, I'll keep this for now.
I say
Chris,
this
I
as a friend,
probably because
and
I
I'm
played
a
this
little
before.
friend with you now.
I wanted to take the bottom, but I need to take that shortcut. Whee!
Got it this time, Manimal. Yeet! I'm following you, Manimal. Thank you for showing me the way, baby.
Really?
Never discovered that shortcut before?
Oh, I threw that bomb so far it hit the
Never
top
actually
wall.
took it, yeah.
I wildly went the wrong way.
If you haven't, you're welcome.
Right.
I'm so dumb. I hit the record button.
Oh no.
Item button.
I'm so
Wait, what?
Aw, I didn't take that. Wow!
Hey, Matrix. That's for you.
Wow!
Oh, I didn't even use the star net.
Oh, am I glad I turned Matrix
I am
down
so happy.
volume.
Hey, Vile. Who's Vile up ahead?
What?
Who's Vile?
I'm by what?
You better look in your rearview mirror, lad.
You know what?
Oh
We
no!
catching up. Me and Travis are catching up.
I just
Wow,
got screwed over there.
sweet!
I went from being like in the top
that was
3 or 4
cool.
places to being in last, basically.
Oh, no. What the heck? How
I
did
know
I
I
go?
felt.
I think I learned a lesson. I got the bombs can break through them
Oh
without
my god,
blowing
I
it
got
up.
flipped over.
You know what else is called picking baby park on Twitch?
I erased it. I don't need
That's
to
exactly what I did. That's exactly what
Wow,
I
dude.
did. Even though I
Hey,
hated
yo,
that
why
course.
does it have the crew are a little bit nuts
Wow.
right now?
It's not a
What
ring
happened?
code. We're just doing
Mario Kart, what did you expect?
just a friend lobby, optic nerve, but it's full right now. After this set though, I will back out so like everyone can have like the same opportunity to get in because Alpha Cat's wanted in too. I don't know if he's still here, but
Time for me to demote myself back to normal form.
this isn't even my final form.
Yeah, you can actually find that.
You know what?
That-
I hate that course, but I'm proud of you.
You can actually find that song, that Ninja, the Turtle song from the Turtle 3, Turtle 2 from Ice, Vanilla Ice on Spotify. It's on Spotify.
What song? All of them?
Not all the Vanilla Ice's
Vanilla Ice
Ninja rap
song.
from Turtles 2.
Go
Yeah.
Ninja, go Ninja, go,
Yeah.
go. What about the one from the first
I
Turtle?
prefer
One
the,
that-
the Partners in Crime song.
I would love that. Those are some great songs in that.
The Partners in Crime one is better than the Vanilla Ice one. Fight me.
What's the Partners in Crime one?
I don't remember. It's been a long time. since I heard it.
TURTLE pow.
I thought that was MC Hammer.
Oh god, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. I remember that. I had the soundtrack somewhere.
That
So.
dude doesn't sound anything like MC Hammer.
Yeah, that's
I
not
thought it was
MC
MC
Hammer.
Hammer though. That's what I
Now,
thought.
MC Hammer does
No,
do a
that's
song on
right.
that album, but
Yeah,
that's not
He
MC
wasn't
Hammer.
even
Near me.
I got hit by my own red shell because it took too long for it to break.
You wasn't even near me.
Good.
Heroes
Good game.
for in this day and age, who can ask for
more.
more? Crime wave is high, muggings mysterious. All detectives and police are furious.
Serious.
They
And the source.
of this.
No, well, I'm throwing this
Unbelievable
forward.
source.
This is serious, so give me a quarter. I was a witness, give me a
You're a
reporter.
reporter. Go April.
God damn it, Paladin. God damn it, Paladin.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about
Oh,
that
April
song.
O'Neil.
It's been.
I am
On in
angry.
this
Like,
case, and you better hurry up, there's no time to waste.
stealing my
We need help right
defenses.
quick on the double. Been in the city,
I'm
man,
really
it's
angry.
hard. We need heroes like the Lone Ranger, like Tonto, King Pronto.
You know
When
what?
there was Danger. They didn't say we'd be there in half an hour.
But
They
they
display
had turtle power.
death to all who oppose me.
Wow.
Okay.
somebody Green shell backwards. Power.
Okay, Sidious.
Now you will experience the full power of the
Whoa.
dark side.
Somebody saved me from my bad car.
Hey guys, guess what?
No.
Oh, come on! James Bond movie.
Keep stealing my money.
It's okay to be on Amazon this
like,
month.
and I was gonna get upset.
I hope that hits him.
I knew he was near the front of the pack right before that, so I was like, "There's no way."
Made it.
No! Darn it, Matrix.
Made it.
Now you're on GQ's list.
Really? You guys are really scummy right now, you know that?
Why? What did we do?
Don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean you
Smash-
don't know?
Destroy
What's the
my
reason?
crazy 8? Steal some of my items?
Wow, Uch, when I was expecting you to call us wise guys, I'm expected to be told why I'm a wise guy.
Why are you?
Exactly, I don't know.
You know what? I'm picking this. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Oh my god, if that chooses it one more
Hey,
time,
hey,
you're
hey.
gonna be on my hit list.
You're already on mine, so what makes the difference?
Oh,
What makes it
I needed
different?
this.
I'm putting you at the top of the list.
I seriously
You're
needed
already
this.
at the top of my list.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh no.
Wait.
Big blue! Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you hear me raging at
everybody.
Matrix.
Everybody harmonize and sing the song.
Yeah, you can't spell harmonize without harm.
I need to take my headphones off the whole.
You may want to be careful. Alex is here. I
Thank
need
you.
another fan.
Learn to drift. Learn to drift.
Thank you!
Drifting
Learn to
sucks.
drift.
Drifting sucks.
Detroit Matrix.
Oh dear.
You would win if you learned to drift.
No, I wouldn't because I'd just be drifting in the walls all the time. I'd never actually get anywhere.
Oh, okay. I got the timing with me to pull this banana out.
Thank
It's
you
just
for the
so
name.
wonky. Wow! Back to Elma!
Not me.
Bill died.
Wasn't me, because I got knocked out at first.
You need to defend your friend.
Did you even see who?
No wonder I can make it. No, I can't make it. I tried.
Oh
It
god.
was an experiment. It was an experiment gone wrong.
Come on, I can do it.
You know what?
Okay.
And my mushroom stolen.
Oh, who's the two?
Ooh.
Doctor, no!
Oh god.
Oh!
Ah, gosh.
I hit the wall.
No, screw you, Ayama Yumi.
I saw Matrix, dude.
That wasn't me. I didn't have the green shell.
I know, I just wanted to blame you.
Come on, final stretch. Final stretch. No!
I don't care. I don't care.
No!
I don't care.
I'll take 6 despite somebody's on the right
Look, fish mark.
backwards.
I think I have 2 of them, and I think the new one does.
I know, right?
I don't see
Heather.
Wow! 1
crazy
to
that
11!
Before we could even fill up a lobby of 12, and now it's like we have 12. Plus, we have like 2 or 3 other people trying to get into. So I'm gonna back fully out.
You're
And
playing at a different time of day.
yeah, I know.
Wow, 1 to 11.
I-
Can you
You
believe
know?
that?
Be the bigger man.
You're welcome.
I'll give up my spot so that someone else can race.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait a second. Heather, how's did you get to play any of Chrono Cross today? And if so, how is it? Is that today or does that come out tomorrow? Maybe it's tomorrow. You love it? Good. I'm glad. Do you have Poshel on your team? That's the real question of the hour. Because if you don't have the cute little pink pupper on your team, I can't associate with you.
Oh, I did. I added an
I can
RPG.
associate with you. I love
an RPG,
Paco.
but it's
Whenever
an
I played that
RPG
game
in a
before,
game.
Paco's cute.
It's a game in the RPG series. It's not an RPG actually. So I got
Okay.
I got Persona
Alright,
4.
Lobby created.
Am I off the
I
list
got-
now, Drill, or am I still on it?
I got Persona 4
well,
Ultimate, Arena Ultimate.
Let me think about it, and I'll get back to you.
Well, that probably means I'm still on it. Okay, fine. Then you're still on mine.
But I mean, I've got a big cheesy grin on my face.
Shouldn't be a queue. You should be able to get in. There's still 2 slots.
Weird.
Yeah, true.
Hi, honey.
2,
Sometimes
4,
I
6,
can't
8,
load
yeah.
into the lobby.
Well, there's 10 people. We got 2 spots left.
Yep. I know.
What
I wonder
is
if Optic Nerve or Alpha Cat.
11. We have 1 spot now.
I get broke. Oh, never mind.
You know what, Matrix? I'll give it 1 set for me to decide.
I think in the queue he means the waiting room.
Oh. I thought he was already in here. I didn't know.
I think he got DC'd and then.
Yeah, I think you got DC, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it always sucks when it happens when.
Well, I'm still picking it.
I meant to pick Coconut Mall. I don't know why it stopped.
I kept picking
Hey,
hers.
hey.
I meant to pick Coconut.
Okay, go.
No, but I just put it in, so.
I know GQ doesn't care, but it's not a.
No.
It's just a drink day. Is baseball season started officially today.
Oh, like the whole crew's here now. I'll accept both.
Yay, baseball.
Baseball, my favorite. Good to me.
Y'all just got coconut mall.
Coconut mulled wine.
I hope if they do bring the LA, one of those LA
Coconut
stadiums.
Mall, why not?
Stadiums that they put in that baseball
there you
stadium
go.
in there.
Much
Hey,
better.
Super Mutant, right now is a really good time for you to practice drifting. We were in a friend lobby where there's no I got a communication error immediately. That's what I get for starting this again. This is a friend lobby where there's no VR.
Yo,
and
Zach.
You got off the previous set anyways, so.
Oh!
Was that necessary to just shove me
Oh,
on the
no.
ball?
No.
All you do is just like jump and then kind of slide into like the way that you're turning. It's so easy.
No, I'll just drop this.
Yeah, like seriously, press the jump button and then turn.
Can I
the way
stop
you
getting
normally would.
bombed?
While holding it in.
Yeah.
Well, this is awkward. Isn't it, oh, God, never mind.
Okay, I had a plan.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, my plan got destroyed as well.
You can take place. Oh!
GQ just comes out of nowhere.
Hug a banana.
Yeah, well, I'll keep this.
Oh, when they just squish the banana?
Maybe.
Oh, I can take the thing. Oh, no, I can't. Okay.
Motivated boy. Yo, Zach.
Look
I
at
don't
how
know if we shall. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send this Matrix's way.
Oh my god, I hit myself with a fireball!
Yeah, I got nothing.
Throw it! I've got another 3. No, I want to try and get in second. Oh, I can't get in second. Nah, they're well. One's messed up anyways.
Somehow I'm in last.
come on, man.
Somehow.
Oh, I hit
One and I am. I'll do.
What?
Go, go,
Dog
go,
and
go,
Gina.
go, go!
I'm still fourth. Yes.
Alright.
Jesus, I went all the way down.
Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky. You got
Yeah,
lucky
he
because
did.
there was no blue shell the entire race.
It's very crowded.
Yeah.
Why time?
Yeah, I lost my spot to a connection error half a second after the race started.
That's the worst feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop playing then.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Wait. I just wonder who left him.
Alex, he just
Alex.
said it frustrates me whenever it does that, so I'm not gonna play. Okay, bye. And he just clicked on.
Oh, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
Alex is mad, bro.
Tokyo Drift.
Why? Because he got kicked from the lobby and then couldn't get back in.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I went
But after every set of races, I'm gonna back out and let other people try again. Like, that'll be forever.
I went in really late, and then I just took the pressure.
Get out of my way, we.
I got to level 100 on
DJ?
Chocobo GP.
Nice.
What?
Hey.
I'm at level 0.
Yeah, I know. Because you're a
Man,
0.
What the hell are you?
Welcome to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with the worst.
Yeah, welcome to Mario Kart. Where your hopes and dreams get destroyed in a matter of
I
seconds.
really like this course. This is one of my favorite of the new ones.
Yeah.
Oh, there's boomerangs.
Oh.
Yes.
This is for sending the boomerang.
Check the tower.
Okay, that missed.
The only thing I wish is that you could actually fall into the drink. Because
Okay.
at the end, that would be awesome. Because then I would do that.
It's not that one.
Ow! Hey!
That's what I was gonna say.
Jesus, bombs
too.
everywhere.
Man, boomerangs are everywhere on this.
There must be bombs or us.
You would think that this is
you.
in Tokyo,
What
but
you
rather
get?
Australia with all the boomerangs, right?
Yeah, you're not gonna roll that crap.
Where's the kangaroos, man?
I didn't know it was a boomerang or only mode.
Oh my god.
Oh, they had a.
Was there an Australia based course on my Kart?
You know what?
No.
I come
I
from
don't think there was Australia.
Number one more.
No.
Couldn't do it twice.
No. Go and go.
Guess I'm not gonna.
Was that even necessary?
No.
Habit Matrix, that's all that matters.
I beat Matrix
all
2, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters in life.
I got screwed.
Yeah, but he was. I mean, up to this point, Fishmark, Alex had been playing since even before I started doing friend lobby. So, I mean, the fact that somebody else got in when he got DC'd, like that shouldn't have made him want to just like stop.
Yeah, that shouldn't have.
I think he was doing his meetings too, so that kind of made him.
I should
Chrome Wing, no, don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself.
I'm just saying, there's other chances. Like,
Yeah, exactly. There's other chances.
see ya, Heather.
See you, Heather.
Look at
Later, Heather.
Is it Chrono Cross the clock?
No, she has work.
No, it's an armor clock.
It's work o'clock.
I like Maga Clock.
I like Maga Clock too.
That's a good time.
How late is that?
I don't know. I like the clobbering time.
Kupo. Kupapi.
Coffee?
I wasn't able to switch my character, darn it.
That sucks that they can't do that experience.
Oh, I got bumped around by.
How did I not get the power up?
Oh, I hit the freaking trick.
Like it came out of nowhere and just swiped my item.
Oh, what? Oh, I hit
Get a
myself.
Matrix.
I hit myself.
No, not giving me the cheeky red shell this time.
Oh, frick. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not good items to have in A.
How's this not available?
What I was hoping to do was just bounce off the top of the tram.
You tried, but you failed.
That didn't work.
That was a butthole maneuver
Oh,
right
no,
there.
he's in here too. Go Squirtle.
I'm not gonna maul the waters because you try to set me up.
Oh my god.
Not bomb.
And
that
now, knocked off the top.
That's better than anything I can do.
Oh, John!
You know what? I've got an
The guy
idea.
first at me.
What? No.
Oh!
You know what?
Matrix, I just wanted to give you a hug.
Not today!
Not today, my god.
Oh well, I know what's grabbing number one. Oh, this is even better.
I went over.
Yo, animals, catch that.
One.
Why I can't go in?
Not
Two.
today.
I just zoomed into that.
Jesus.
You know what? I'll leave that.
Dude, I could not do the double all those laps. I'm sad.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Drew!
I don't
Screw
want
up!
this.
Drew!
I didn't want it.
What?
It's useless to me if it's circling around.
Freaking A.
What? Those were supposed to hit you.
Well, you failed miserably.
Oh god. Oh,
Congratulations.
It's not good.
congratulations.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
Come on, come on, come on.
Especially what I have.
Yeah.
It's for real, bro.
Did I get him? Did I get him?
Close to that, come on!
Oh, it is on!
Did I get him? Please tell me. Please tell me I got him.
You got him. You
Pass
got
him and...
I saw you aligned for that red shell. You tossed it backwards. First, the chip because you're a dumbass.
I didn't want the red shell.
To Squirtle.
I don't like
I didn't want the red shell.
You just didn't want the red shell. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I didn't see the problem. I threw it backwards because it was rotating around me.
He tossed it backwards. He aligned it and tossed it backwards. He can use it for protection, but saying he had to through me.
What? Who? Me?
It is on!
Wait.
Yeah,
Who's
true.
you?
I'm the freaking.
I didn't even align it. I just threw it back randomly. Like I swear to God, I promise you that.
Like you, right? Then toss me. I don't.
I'm just trying to play the game, man.
It is
You can play the game like not me every race.
It is on!
Well, you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You're gonna be staying on my list for God knows how long.
Don't take your problems out on me.
You're gonna stay on my list. Watch.
I might just stop after this.
Miles, why are you so behind?
Thirsty.
I might just stop playing after
Sandbagging. In a friend lobby.
Oof.
How about the clouds, boy?
Whoa.
Nice bomb, Zach. Nice
Yeah.
bomb.
I threw a bomb
I was
into the
trying to
bomb.
get you, but that's yeah.
I'm getting so bad for Kaplan. They are getting red shelled after red shelled.
Yo!
Oh my god.
He and Matrix both got screwed over by that one.
Well, we missed it.
I really hate that shortcut. I'm not gonna go on the leads anymore.
Really? I like it.
Get myself green shelled.
Slower.
Yeah.
See, that wasn't my bomb.
Whoa!
Oh, the boomerang.
Alright, I get your point, Drew!
I'm back here, see.
I get your
Matrix.
point!
Matrix, I wasn't even going for you. I'm just not in a good mood right now.
Oh no! Literally
Getting
got the
accused
green
of things.
Ah, excuse me.
Why is it so upset? I thought we were all friends.
No, apparently I'm getting like blamed for something
Yes.
that I randomly did.
Oh my
I
god.
wouldn't let it get to you. It's okay.
By who?
Oh, freaking A! Oh, I missed the item block. That's nice.
Take that, Drew!
Guess I'm just not gonna get an item block there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop playing after this set.
Well,
I'm gonna join the Kiss Me Arse Club.
Who's Kiss Your Arse Club?
I don't know. Isn't that what this Seamus called it? The Kiss Me Arse Club?
Oh, got
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
why I
later.
started calling it Arse.
Arsh.
Okay, we got too many people. Should I make a friend lobby to hold the rest?
No.
No, we're
No. No. You're good here.
I'm gonna back out again and just wait a couple minutes and then.
good. Okay.
You're backing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's making a new room.
So I can let other people get in.
yeah, you guys can play it around.
It says right now Vile
Already
Guy
did
is
all of them?
playing Strike Force on BlueStacks.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
You playing your Marvel Strike Force?
Chromewing, did
Strike.
any new games get added to
Oh.
the archipelago?
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight
Well,
did, really?
there's no plenty of nights, well, now the
Wow.
alcohol dip. See ya.
I'll need to play the vanilla game so I can learn that one. That would be a fun one.
The vanilla game.
Bring back Mike
yeah,
Thunders.
yeah.
Who doesn't want Mike Thunders?
There had to be a better way than just connecting to another person's console.
What do you think? Like, as long as you're not a striker.
Everybody's taking everything too personal, like always.
Alright, who needs to get in?
Okay, we only have 5 people.
Oops, everyone.
Jesus,
everyone
start
did a lot of-
raining outside.
But those who haven't joined, why don't you come on in?
You got room.
I was already in all of them. I guess I have to be in there again.
It sounds like there's a giant storm outside my house right now. Sheesh.
You're probably getting what we had a couple hours ago. It was nuts. While I was at work today, it was crazy storming. It's just been raining nonstop today.
Well, it's been raining all day here.
Look, we only have 7 people in here now.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Man, in my area, it was like raining and stopping, and then rain, and that's a
I was
continuing
like,
raining.
it's deciding to live up to its name of April showers. Hopefully, it brings May flowers.
Yeah, I want
There's-
some April
there's-
showers.
There's
It's 95
actually
Fahrenheit here.
There's actually a chance of snow tomorrow.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
Well, that happens early April. It's still like that borderline winter, spring, or that as I've talked about before. It's like I remember as it was opening day, Yankee Stadium. There was a game where they played. I think the Kansas City Royals. They played in the snow.
Anyone else getting in? My friend list is full. I'll make room.
So it's not that unusual.
I'm ready to go swimming because it's 95 Fahrenheit here.
You know,
I wish 95 here.
Ugh.
Not really. I don't wish it was 95. I don't know why I said that.
I remember as a kid too. It was like there's a Yankee game. They were playing in Cleveland early April. That was snowed. It gets canceled because of snow. There's that much snow. Yeah, it's not that unusual. Again, the weather's still just, like in that borderline.
20 minutes till the reset in.
I mean, it's been cold there.
I think we've got one more batch of scrolls, right?
We do, yeah. Today's the 51.
Oh, wow.
It went 20, 30, and then this one is 50. I'm like, I had to like do so much finagling to get room for like that. I was like, but I'm like,
Well,
hey,
what-
whatever, it's worth it.
What's your hero max right now?
Not that high.
I'm at like 210.
Yeah, mine's nowhere near that.
Start making it higher. It's not too expensive.
No worries, true. Take your time.
supposed to be 63 tomorrow. Jeez. Only the 50s here, but it felt
3,
colder.
6, 10. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just make it little room.
That reminds me, I gotta clear out my list of some people.
I'm only just doing a few, just so that the next couple people that add me, it's not like.
Alright, yeah. Quicker. It'd be quicker and you could do that, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got this stuck in my head now.
He has the very zoomed in look. You don't know how to take a selfie. You're like, all have it all up in your face.
Mark, get on here.
He said he would later. I don't think he's ready yet.
You friend.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it. Friend.
You've got a friend in me.
Let's ban terms here.
Yeah, no friends allowed.
No fun allowed either.
Oh yeah, no fun allowed either.
Apparently everybody's salty for real, or thinks that everybody's being salty for real.
Wow. A lot of people left.
Yeah, they were upset because they thought people were legitimately mad at them, and it's probably not true.
I mean, he did act like he was mad at him, so.
Who? Matrix was mad at?
Not Matrix, the other guy that left.
No.
Nah.
Flash?
My goodness, I was
Alex.
like that once.
No, Flash.
I gotta tell you.
He just had to go.
We all really need to learn to control ourselves.
Yeah, it's just a freaking game. Preach it, Ooch.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about control.
And it's all about getting salty in this game, 'cause that's how I am every time I play this game.
Well, there's okay. So
Hey, wait. GQ, do you still have that shirt? That whatever we say in Mario Kart, we don't mean.
Yes, I do.
He does.
Forgive me for it says forgive me for whatever I say during Mario Kart.
Yay! That's what I'm feeling right now every time I play this game. Whatever I say, I don't mean it.
Okay, I do not believe you.
You don't have to.
I see what you did there.
It's a practical
good old
You
furious,
ever
ill-intended Matrix. The meanest guy in GQ's chat. Never says hi to anybody.
Yeah,
never welcomes anyone.
I do that in chat, you know. Sometimes I do it in voice, mostly in chat.
Yeah,
he is the harbinger of hellos. He's Matrix's greeter bot 9000.
Yeah.
Hello to everyone, makes them feel welcome. In Mario Kart, he makes them feel welcome with his red shells. No, Big Richie's not here. You can see the list of people. Big Richie is not in there at all. The guy who I think you think sounds like Big Richie, I think is Paladin.
That wasn't supposed to go for you.
You both have a
God, I don't sound anything like Richie. I've heard him talk. I sound nothing like him.
You guys both swear up a storm, though.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
No.
Did you guys say Apostolic Paladin swears?
No, that was the joke of it. The Apostolic Paladin swears as much as I do, which is
Actually, I swear less than you do. You still say stuff like "F you."
Yeah,
I don't even go there because I know what it means.
Why was that shell targeting me? I'm not even first.
Probably because
that's why I always ask you, GQ, whenever you say something like that. I'm like, what's the F word stand for? And then you're like, farting.
Fudge you.
But you.
Frack you.
Fudge and peanut butter fudge at that, because that's the best. But.
That's one of the quirks about your channel, though. That's what I like about it. Is like you say family friendly stuff. I think it's funnier to say freaking stinking and like fudge ripple ice cream and butt sausage. They're funnier words. Like whenever when you have someone that's like angry and there's like F game, F this game, so sick of these effing people, effing cheats. It's just like, relax.
I just really wish GQ would stop telling people to suck his pee-pee.
Well, he says that sucks. He doesn't say tell people to do it.
It sucks the pee-pee or pingus. I used to say pingus all the time. I got that one out of my vocabulary, but because of the snooping as usual, then is pingus.
Yeah, I also wish you would stop influencing people to put cookies up their butt.
Oh god.
I don't know why, but I started like when I get frustrated at a game, like, oh, go fart on a pickle. Like, what? What does that even mean?
I mean, some people might like to fart on a pickle.
Yeah, I believe that's what they call foreplay.
Oh my god!
That's disgusting.
If anyone farted on anything of mine in the middle of any sort of foreplay, I would be done. I'd be like, sorry, I'm not in the mood anymore.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Okay.
Yay! Oh god! Oh, come on, that was another close to hit me.
Ooh. Chroming has it out for you, GQ.
Yeah.
What hit me?
I'd have the game shot. How does it?
Jeez! You know this Jacob guy's winning when he's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to him.
Yeah, well, somebody just kept hitting me with red shell after red shell.
I was trying to get that box, but you wouldn't die.
I didn't want to die.
I had to waste all of my shells on you.
I'm right behind. Never mind. Whoa!
Okay,
Yeah,
Matrix.
invisible person had freaking red shell.
Oh
Whoa!
my god! I pushed the
So late for the
button
blue
and
shell,
it
so late
knocked
for the
me.
like.
Go, Mono.
Oh well, I get second. Cool.
What's up, Jack Cosin?
Someone's in Shaman's chat asking her what her name is.
Who's Shaman Ninja?
They said, good luck, lil bro. And then he was like, my bad. Just curious, what's your name? Called Shaman a bro.
I mean, having a name like Shaman Ninja, like, you
Yeah,
wouldn't...
but she has her webcam on. You can clearly think she's a woman.
I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I'm not in there. I don't know if she uses a webcam or not. I mean, I've known her since, because her name before used to be Shaman Girl, but then she changed it to Shaman Ninja, probably to not be as harassed on the internet.
Yeah. Okay, and someone just gifted me a sub.
Oh yeah, I think they just randomly gifted you one.
Kamojo Dojo.
Good job, Kamojo Dojo. Mojo Jojo.
Dojo.
Oh,
Jojo,
someone needs to get
Jojo.
her two more- someone needs to get her two
Mojo
more subs,
Jojo.
and it'll force
Do
her to
you
play.
like
Zelda
scary
3D.
movies?
It'll force her to play what?
She has an incentive, 10 subs, and she'll play the CDI Zelda games. These games are fantastic.
Jojo, Jojo.
Fantastic, you say?
Mojo Jojo says, do you like scary movies?
You could say that they're awesome. Just not in the typical meaning of the
Yeah,
word.
you could say one could say that they are awesome. They could.
Awesomely bad.
They could. They could.
All right, Jakob. Yeah, get him, Matrix.
You dare to bring light into my lair?
Matrix, let's form an impenetrable wall.
I don't think that's gonna happen if I'm gonna get hit by red shells.
I don't believe in walls. I believe in knocking down walls.
Oh, you're back. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. I needed to just take a
What
breather.
did I say about hitting me in red shells?
That's not good because it spoils your dinner.
Just.
Come on! Shows I can't. Yeah, okay. Whoever's driving like crazy.
I mean, there's someone that threw green shells backwards, but.
Yo, I can't get
Happens.
red shells.
Well, green shells belong to go backwards.
That's true.
I know that, man.
Yeah.
This is what fan was.
To be fair, the only reason why I would get rid of a red shell if it was rotating around me and it was gonna be useless.
Someone put that, please.
I didn't hear you.
Take it, thou that.
I got another mushroom.
And I start
And
trolling.
nothing to attack y'all with. Well, yeah, finally. Now I get
And another star. 3 in a row. Thanks.
Oh, now it's your show. Who's
Everyone must feel the fire.
Wait.
You can. I mean, I could.
I'm gonna get screwed.
Oh no.
4 stars in a row.
Win! I won.
Oh, somebody stopped the 60.
Oh, man.
I got 4th! 4 stars in a row, the 4th.
At least we stopped the 60. Look how far he got.
4 stars the 4th. That actually worked.
What about Mustafar?
I got 4 stars in a row. I ended up got me the 4th.
Have you ever been to the Mustafar system?
I don't know.
I hear that place is a little warm this time of year.
Yeah. Just this time of the year, though.
If it's Electo's Turnpike, then this entire chorus would have been
Oh god.
Would have been a friend's only shell cup.
It's like a 1 in 4 chance of it being New Bowser City, and it still hasn't been.
Wait, Ooch,
No.
thank you for
Friends
trying to
only
cheer
shell
me
cup.
earlier.
No. Nope. Did
you hear me, Ooch?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Back to the mountain of chocolate.
Wow. Never thought it'd come to this.
My car is gone, but I'm free.
Your car, Sheeta.
That was a big stretch, GQ. Especially for such a sensitive subject right now.
Why?
My car threw a piston, and I actually had to either spend over $1,000 to put a new engine in or sell it to a junkyard. So
Yeah. That's what happened to my truck whenever I lived in California and moved back to the East Coast. It wasn't a piston though. Mine, the what was it called? The catalytic converter or something went bad there.
So nutty, Orange Yoshi is throwing bombs everywhere.
Maybe it wasn't. I don't remember what it was, but something went bad in my truck, and I just sold it for parts.
Those are the parts that people keep stealing from cars to sell.
How much did you get yours sold for to
500.
Oh yeah, I wish I could have got 500. Gosh, I got 300 and I was told that that was amazing to get that with a broken down engine car.
Oh well.
Used cars are worth a lot right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not in the best of moods about it.
Oh, thanks Boulder for crushing my red
You
shell.
need to say that because you were just saying something about
Okay, I got nothing. Yeah, just hit me with it. I got
I was
nothing.
just trying to make a Karushida joke.
You could have said something like Carby.
Yeah, that. I mean, we already have Carby though.
I still need to go and get the game, though.
It's so good.
Yes, Matrix, you need that in your inventory. Yes, I
thought-
said inventory. I know it's pronounced inventory. Just shut up.
Inventory.
Oh boy, just
said it on
all
purpose.
Israel tonight.
Yay for double defense day. Oh,
Thanks, Boo.
Funnier to say inventory than inventory. Because inventory, if you work in retail and you say the word inventory, it's a curse word.
Curse word.
Yep.
yeah!
You didn't even go through the third, you stupid bullet, bro.
Everybody who works in retail will tell you that inventory is the worst time of the year.
Yeah. Of course it is.
You gotta scan every single thing in the store.
Point.
1 point.
And if you work in a game store and you got all the sleeves with the discs in them, forget about it.
Well, I got fourth this time.
Good job.
Good job.
That's better than 7th.
It's better than what I got, which I don't even remember.
Hey, Paul, then I sent you a DM.
Alright, I'm backing up so we can try again. So I'll give it a minute so everyone, like, because if some people end up, like, actually DCing, well, not DCing, but having an issue, I'll wait before I make a new lobby.
Wait, I'll wait. Like
I said, people take this game way too freaking personal. It's a freaking game. If they're gonna be crybabies about it, then it's probably better that they leave. So.
Just
Don't
remember.
Don't need to take out on other people.
No.
Yeah, that too, and it's still on between me and Drew because you know what happened.
Right.
You're still gonna be at the top of my list.
I mean,
Oh, will you
I'm on
please
the top
stop?
of everyone's list. I'm wanted by GUN and other folks.
That's why that one week, when it was getting like too salty and serious, I started congratulating everybody for winning. Like, good job, you got a first.
I mean, you hold it better than I do. You hold it better than I do. Like, I'm trying my best. Like, it's hard.
I just try and give everyone RKOs out of nowhere.
Well, I used to be a very angry person.
Like, believe me, like, I used to be angry with a lot of things, but it's just... And now I only get angry, like, very... Like, it's a small time.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
No, to be fair, a lot of people don't like it when I'm hungry.
No, I don't like it when you're angry.
I don't like
you
being
We're
angry,
only
but
mean to me like one time though.
I tell you,
I try not to be.
There's only one thing that made me angry. I WrestleMania. I dressed the stuff really just boring, dumb select that I didn't like. But one thing that really made me angry is just like,
oh shoot,
was the Sami Zayn Johnny Knoxville match that made me angry. Like, they had no business being on WrestleMania. I love comedy, but that was not funny. That was dumb. That was awful. Some of the stuff in that match
I agree with
not
you.
believable.
I don't like the Jack Arse movies and stuff like that. So to me, like, that was a wasted segment too. Like, but whatever. They probably got paid a decent amount of money to promote that movie, and so it is what it is.
I felt so bad. Sammy got wasted in that match. It's like
WrestleMania shouldn't have been on WrestleMania.
You know what?
It actually wasn't that bad this year compared to years past.
Yeah, there's some real good stuff. Yeah.
Most of it was night one, though. Night two seemed like it was just a waste of time.
Shane told me because the only one I was like kind of interested in watching that I was like I'll go back and watch it sometime later, like in a month or two, was AJ and Edge. And Shane
I thought you were
AJ
going to say Stone Cold.
Apparently, Shane said it was no good. I was like, oh, I trust
It
him.
was fine. I mean, it wasn't.
I thought it was okay.
I don't want fine. That match has the potential to be 5-star. If it's not, then I don't even want to watch
Okay,
it.
if you want a 5-star match, you might as well just watch Seth and Cody.
What about 4 stars? Like, what about if it's 4
I did
stars?
see Seth and
Well, that's
Cody.
5, no more, no
If you
less.
want to see 5 stars, you should watch the Young Bucks versus FTR from last night.
I actually did watch that.
That match was fire.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Or the
I saw that
FTR
match
versus
and I
the
saw the opening
Briscoes.
match.
If you want to see 5
Totally
stars,
get
get
that
5
with
stars at Mario Party.
Or you want to see a really excellent match from last weekend? Find Bandito versus Mike Bailey
I did.
from.
I watched the whole show and it was 5-star. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Really? Mike Bailey versus Bandito is a
Yeah, one of the best matches of the weekend.
No, I'm talking about Bandito versus Jonathan Gresham at Ring of Honor.
That match was decent too,
Yeah.
but
I think obviously the best match on the card though was the Briscoes versus FTR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good pay. That was my WrestleMania.
Yeah, there was some really good stuff on Fight TV all weekend.
And I'm very disappointed.
Mike Bailey's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in Cody Rhodes right now. I don't understand how you go back to a place that you hated so much.
Yeah,
I mean, 6 years is a long time.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's
He has
like-
a lot of wounds.
He said he's the face of the revolution, and then he goes and leaves the
Yeah.
revolution to go back to the evil empire.
He also said that he would be in AEW until he died. Those were his exact words.
He also said Sting was his favorite wrestler in AEW, and then he goes to WWE.
Yeah, and then he says Triple H is my favorite wrestler. Yeah, okay. And then after all that stuff that he destroyed the Iron Throne or whatever with a hammer, get out of here. He said that he wanted to be in a post-media scrum. He said that he believes he's the best wrestler in the entire world and that he belongs on the level of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. I'm like, first of all, you're comparing apples to oranges. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are not good wrestlers. They're good sports entertainers. Cody Rhodes I would consider more of a wrestler. But he basically said that he wants to win the world title, and he said that he was too young to be managing a company like that. And he also had so many ideas for AEW, and they were like, that doesn't line up with what we want to do. So he was like, well, I just want to wrestle again. And then stupid Colby Lopez, also known as Seth Rollins, said that WWE is the biggest of big leagues. If you don't make it there, you haven't made it. And I'm like, tell that to Kenny Omega. Tell that to Bryan Danielson. Tell that to CM Punk. Say that to Samoa Joe's face.
Tell the Masao and
Tell
Kabashi,
that
the
someone
biggest
hates sports
Japanese stars
entertainers.
that ever appeared in WWE.
They are
The
not
Great
gonna like the
Muta.
Jericho appreciation system.
Wow, I saw that.
What is happening?
Dude, play that video! This one's for you, Wise
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that promise
Wait,
plan did
is
work.
anyone still being left out?
The top stars from Mexico that never appeared in WWE. If we go on, I mean, the list we can go on and be here to Christmas
tell that to
2030.
the Hardys. Tell that to the Hardys. Tell that to Chris Jericho. I could keep going all day.
Yeah.
When he said that, I was like, man, sounds like someone needs to be
Speaking of
taken
which,
down.
the Hardys match was with Butcher and Blade was pretty darn good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it later tonight when I eat
But I
dinner.
feel like they're such an underrated tag team. I wish they would be.
So here's something interesting. You know what I am invested in that I'm so curious to see how it goes? And it's not what you think. It is one of the lowest storylines on the totem pole. But Tony Khan has made me interested and intrigued in it. I want to see what happens to...
With John Dean?
No, not Sean Dean. Even lower on the totem pole, I would say. Maybe not. I am invested in Julia Hart's storyline.
Oh,
yeah. I would say that's the
Yeah.
lowest of low.
You really? Okay. Yeah, I would probably say maybe.
Yeah,
near-
maybe Wheeler Yuta would be lower.
We've seen her kind of turn heel, so that's kind of character development.
Yeah, I'm intrigued because I kind of like how they're doing the House of Black. Like every time he spits the black mist in people's face, like it brings out their dark side. Like seeing Pac, who is one of my favorite wrestlers, wrestle blindfolded for like 2 minutes was like incredible.
Mighty Mouse.
Don't you dare say that. He would rip your head off and.
Yeah, I know, but weren't they gonna get a rumor they were gonna make him into Mighty Mouse?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Whenever
he actually, my last favorite thing, the last thing I liked in WWE was when he was King of the Cruiserweights.
Run? Yeah, that was a pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good.
Because every time he took the mic in hand, I was
I
like,
when Enzo kind of had that.
Are you not letting this guy talk?
Oh my God, there was another one this weekend. I
Pac
swear to you,
is pound for pound one of the best wrestlers in the world. The dude's amazing.
I watched a match and it's so stupid. But I am not kidding you. The team was, and this is stupid slot, but the team was PCO, Barry Horowitz.
I got hit by a car.
That's not good. That's not good. I need to get
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Nice try.
So there's a bunch of jobbers.
Oh, like all like ex-WWE guys.
Yeah.
Second. Last.
And it was like,
Cheeseburger Eddie showed up at Supercard of Honor.
and the other team was like,
Oh, I can't take the high road.
Sushi Onita and the Rock and Roll Express.
Oh, okay, Vile.
It was, but it was like, but that's it was like the WrestleCon random match. Like,
That's a crush web boss.
It's really funny to watch. It's not funny. It's actually kind of cool to see him do the Canadian Destroyer.
Who?
What's his name? Blonde-haired guy from Rock and Roll Express.
Ricky Morton.
Ricky Morton.
Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah.
Mullet Morton.
Yep. Whenever he does the Canadian Destroyer, and he does it like near perfect. It's like insane. Watching like a almost 70-year-old guy do that.
Yeah, there's. I forgot to meet him.
Matt Riddle and Randy Orton. Yeah, right.
I got to meet him at
tag team. They don't need them.
Randy Snorton.
Yeah, I got to meet the Rock and Roll Express at WrestleCon a couple years ago.
Yeah, odds of us
Really
not getting
cool.
New Bowser City yet is around like 8.9%.
Roman trying to Scott Steiner method.
If it doesn't happen, it's
the
gonna
nicest,
be...
one of the nicest people
Thank
I got.
you.
One of the nicest things I got. I will always say is, Tay Long is really nice. I had like a card for him to sign, but because the sign, because it wouldn't, the ink was like wouldn't come out right on the card. It's like an old like WWE like Topps card. Like I found like a Tay Long.
Oh, I thought you said Jim Cornette. I was going to kick you from the voice call.
No.
I mean,
Tay Long, and he was like,
how dare you? Not drifting is offensive enough. Getting Jim Cornette's autograph.
I have a friend who likes him, and I don't understand why. You know what's interesting?
What?
Someone, there was a video. Someone sent, you know, Cameo, right? What Cameo is?
Yeah.
Someone sent Jim Cornette multiple Danhausen cameos.
oh my God.
And guess what? He loves him.
Yeah,
Which is very interesting because he hates like every gimmick like that there is, and he said the only thing he said was stopped telling me to watch his matches. He said because if I watch his match, it's gonna ruin him for me. He's like, I like him right now, and I want to like him. And someone sent him the Cameo, and they asked him, you know, please explain your teeth thing to Jim Cornette. And he busted out laughing. He was like, oh my god. He's like, yeah, it actually doesn't say anything in the rule book about putting teeth in another person's mouth because they already have teeth in their mouth. So he was so blown away that he applies logic to everything he does that he was like, yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Well, so the signature wouldn't go right on the card, so your Sony stuff said, hey, you could have like a free, like 4x10 and autograph that too.
Oh my god.
Oh! So that was nice of him.
Did he tell you were going to be in a main event tag team match on SmackDown Playa?
I wish! I wish! That would be cool. Again, book you against the Undertaker!
What happened to my item? You!
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna be in 10th place anyways.
Russian Love! Oh no!
Yeah, I got third.
Would you like to join us? We have we don't have any room at the moment.
Very good, very evil.
You! Had that item right in my
May the
sight.
Schwartz be with you. Maybe we should try and get the desert for Schwartz user so we can come the desert.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
He's just like, no thanks, I'm good.
So right now the odds have been reduced to 5.9% chance of there ever being a Neo Bowser City in these 2 cups.
Jesus.
Or 3 cups actually.
You might as well just call it ahead of time.
I mean, at this point, I don't really care if I get selected.
Oh, okay.
Like, if that course gets selected.
Oh,
And I jinxed it. I jinxed it. But to be fair, though, I don't really care.
Not again.
Oh, no.
Please tell me we're not gonna have this.
May not like it, but I don't really care enough.
DQ Matrix all time for second.
Best tracks in the game.
Here we are on Camino. Again.
One of the worst tracks in the game.
It just rains all the time, and there's the clones on the side of the road.
I wonder if my...
That one sounds jaded.
I wonder if this is improved.
It looks more like Coruscant than it does Camino.
It rains all the time. It's Camino.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I understand that logic.
Oh, what?
It's just like if you're white, you're Ben Affleck.
Unless I got hit by my
Okay, that makes no sense at all.
I don't understand because I didn't even hit anything.
Wait, so you're saying that plain white guy from that one Star Wars show is Ben Affleck? Not
Exactly. Yep. If you're white, then you're Ben Affleck.
But do you actually act unlike Ben Affleck?
I am getting robbed here. Eat the blooper.
I mean, the blooper was very ineffective, but thank you.
Whoops, I'm getting pinballed.
Let's see. Right. Ah!
Come on, give me some red shells to hit this first place guy. Darn it.
See, look at the clones. There's clone troopers and all along the side of the road there.
Oh, come on, I threw my boomerang backwards.
What? Come on! I was going to fire those.
No!
Yeah, you
Well, it was gonna hit me anyway, so I don't.
Can you make it all the way over to those? I'm not gonna try.
Nope, I'm not even gonna try and go in front of you.
Oh,
Come on, how many freaking red shells do you have, Matrix? Jeez.
He had 3. He had 3.
You really need to stop killing your face off the people.
No!
Yeah, you need.
How far ahead you guys are. I feel like I'm going like really fast.
Oh, come on, Vile.
There's the pack.
Let's see.
That was rude.
And
Bird.
Second, I'll take it.
This place, let's go.
I'll take Bird.
Freaking got screwed because Vile decided to go from from Uganda to Wakanda, and screw me over.
The one thing I've learned from
Did I just
this course.
Did I just get robbed by 1 point again?
Omega lol.
Or
Bro!
insert the motley laugh.
Bro!
But there is one thing I've learned about that course. Don't use a bike.
I use a bike. Scooty.
I meant a proper bike. Let's see,
Why is it not letting me get the set of the 50 things today? Bio guy, it's not letting me. Is it letting you? Or you not even try yet?
Yeah, I got them.
Maybe I'll reboot my game.
What's it not letting you get?
Yeah, if it ever comes out. The game's been pushed back like 4 times already.
What game?
Advance Wars Reboot Camp.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting for it since, I don't know, September of last year or something like that. Well, I think they announced it in the summer, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's coming out in December. And that got pushed back, and to this day, I have no idea when that game
Now I
comes
got
out.
it.
Yeah, I don't think they announced the new date.
And when you go to pre-order the Cowabunga collection, it says
Cowabunga!
It says it's coming out in January 2023 because there's no date for it.
Actually, no, December 31st, 2022.
Yeah, that's definitely not
Placeholder
correct.
date, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that's correct. The game looked done to me. I'm thinking it's going to come out in summertime.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I think he means
the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection because it looks done already. I don't see how they need more time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about Advance Wars especially because those are the second one I played a lot.
I'm definitely looking forward to the Cowabunga collection. I pre-ordered that recently.
I got pretty lucky, GQ. I got a Lucius, but then I got an Alna.
Nice. I got a Saurus and the Walker Texas Ranger guy. I still have 2 more pulls. Hopefully I'll get another purple character.
Walker's on your wish list, huh?
I'm pretty sure I took him off. Maybe I didn't. I should take him off.
Really want a legitimate Pilot Wings game on the Switch.
I guess he is on there, darn it. I don't need him on there anymore.
Pilot Wings 64 is like a really fun game. I can see them definitely putting that on the Switch at some point. The next game we're getting is
Mario Golf.
Yeah, Mario Golf in actually about a week. Although I don't know why we need to go back and play that because, in my opinion, I think Superstar whatever. No, what is it called?
Anyone else joining? There's only 7 people in here.
Mario Golf.
Maybe everyone's retired.
Super Rush, yeah. That, I think, is a way better game. Like, in every single way.
Ooh, I like the way the puzzle pieces look now in, the Labyrinth stores and stuff. Oh, yeah, there she is. Now the girl with the red thing is in there in the Labyrinth store for 60,000 per 15 of her.
Melusina?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Melusina, yep. That's good I didn't fully miss out on her.
Is that room full yet? I like
No,
to see what.
it's nothing full at all. There's Now
There's
8
room.
people are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of room.
Oh. Oh.
I was giving out my spots so that someone else could get a chance to race.
Well, we barely have any full rooms now, so you can just join.
We got 8 people. Now we got 10. Now we got...
You know, this wouldn't be happening if you guys didn't drive most of our friends away.
We didn't drive anyone away.
Oh, no.
4, 8, 11. Hey, one more spot. One more spot left.
Don't ask why. He probably doesn't.
Delivery or something?
Not,
Oh yeah, Alex has been waiting.
not my dog spot, not a liver spot.
But you're a spot. I hated that angle back in the day.
I love the Smoky Mountains. I want to go back.
When they mocked Darn Anderson because I love Darn.
I like Arn Anderson too, but I still thought it was funny.
Well, now he's upgraded. Now he's armed Anderson.
Yeah, with the gun. You're in the waiting room? Alright.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I want the Turtles game. The Cowabunga collection, but the actual game, it's the that standalone game. I definitely want that.
I want the Cowabunga collection of
A moonshine.
I mean, I'll play the Cowabunga collection, but I'm not like.
I'll take your word on that.
It's all games I've played before. Like I don't.
I actually haven't played all of them, or at least all the versions. It's been a long time since I played some of them too. It's like.
Yeah, I don't know I cannot honestly tell you the last time I played Hyperstone Heist, but I mean, the same game as Turtles in Time. Maybe a little different. Turtles 3 I haven't played in a long time either. I don't know if I've ever actually beaten Turtles 3 Manhattan Project.
I like that it has the arcade versions of some of the games. That's cool.
I do like they have some of the
all right,
they have the Game Boy games too.
For Bobby
I've forgotten about those. Like those I loved as a kid too. We're going back to the mall.
Oh, cool.
This mall is cocoa nuts.
Oh crap. It's a spawn thing.
I guess you could say it's nutty.
Chrome Wing, if I wanted to switch games for the multiverse, and I'm using Beast Nest, or wait, not Beast Nest, BizHawk, would it be pretty much the same? Or would I need to go through a whole bunch more steps because it's an NES game?
I thought BizHawk is multi-platform.
What are you guys trying to play?
Well, I've been playing Super Metroid in the multiverse, but I don't want to play Super Metroid again. I'm bored of that game. I'm thinking about Final Fantasy or
I presume that was me.
Mario 64 or something.
God, that's good.
Yeah, that is definitely Matrix.
Dude,
I'm
all
not even
that
looking
place.
back, and I'm guessing.
You lucky.
No, I'm right behind you.
That's why I don't look
Matrix
back.
is here as well. And he pushed me into the wall.
Oh.
Suck brick, kid!
I got stuck on the wall.
Yeah, the
Boy, are you the wet
only
bandits
degree
now?
turns in the snap part in this version of this level are really
Well, I mean, you tried to tailgate me. What do you expect?
Zack Attack was trying to bullet bill me.
Fishmark does that.
Right in the rear end.
Invisible corner on the collision
Donkey
box.
Kong
Sticks out
Marion.
6 feet and then got pushed into a green shell. Thank you,
Hey,
Oach.
blue shell.
Ah well. Shrug.
No.
Oh come on, that is so evil.
Oh my god, I hit that. Yes.
As soon as I was gonna win a race after God knows how much, and Matrix just wants to destroy me for a lot of good reasons.
Oh god, okay.
Oh well, you're back on the list now, congratulations.
Was he ever off the list?
Secretly, no, but don't tell him that.
I don't think I'm ever off his list. Let's be fair about this.
I mean, you keep hitting me. You keep doing dirty tactics towards me.
And he just laughs about it.
What dirty tactics are we talking about here?
You threw a green shell backwards at me.
Wait, when?
It's not dirty.
That's what you do with green
On the
shells.
rob.
You don't throw red shell backwards.
You're
Them
gonna
fighting words.
Yeah, it's red shell.
I would say is fighting words, but
Yeah.
green shells you almost have to throw them backwards. You don't want to get hit by it yourself.
Yeah, and 90% of the time you do if you throw it forward and try to bank it off of the wall.
Yeah, because that's what happened. I'm like the freaking green magnet here. I'm a green shell magnet sometimes.
And see, this is
so
and this is
unbelievable.
Which
and
is why
this is
I
how
throw
you
'em
handle
backwards.
getting hit, spiced off, getting thrown back at you.
The only time I
Just laugh it off.
don't forward if I'm in star or boom mode. But time to comb the desert.
Right,
Time
let's
to comb the
see.
desert. May the Schwartz be with you.
What about the shanks? Let the
Yogurt!
shanks do-
I hate yogurt, even with strawberries.
I like yogurt.
Sir, are we being too literal? No, you fool. We're being told to comb the desert, so that's what we're doing. I love when he's like, what does he say? Like, move forward. And he's like, preparing to move forward. He's like, what are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go.
I was nowhere near you.
Well, it might mean you hit it, so.
That movie is funny on so many levels.
Yeah.
But now you know. But now you know my pain.
Mel Gibson. That would be a weird movie.
No, but it
Yeah,
reminds me of
fuck.
like something like Men in Tights and stuff. Even though it's not, but
No, you said Mel
Combo.
Gibson, and I said, yeah, I think you mean Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks, yeah.
Mel Brooks made Spaceballs and
Yeah,
Men in
and
Tights.
That's what I
yeah.
meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mel
Mel
Gibson.
Gibson, Mel Brooks, two very different people.
Okay.
What the hell?
Red shell broke.
Which I think are good movie creators.
We're,
I'm
that was
not
meant to
a Mel
hit me,
Gibson
right?
fan, per se.
I think that was meant to hit me.
No, I think it was meant to hit me because
meant
it just
Mel
went
Brooks.
right past me.
Well, I was right in front of him.
Yeah. That's what happens. It's.
I like at the beginning of Men in
Ah.
Tights.
No.
We gotta talk to somebody about this. Every time they make a Robin Hood movie, they burn our village down. Leave us
me-
alone, Mel Brooks! Alright,
Oh,
Yaakov.
what? Oh, I saw that.
I'm tired of this guy. Defeat
I'm
him.
I'm avenging you. I'm going to avenge you in some way.
Defeat him.
I'll try. I'll try.
I watched for green shells too, and it was just, it came too quickly.
Oh my god.
Oh, it looks like you hit him.
Oh, thank you very much.
And they're both like very, very frightened.
Shock was mine. I hit Josh, and while shrunk and crushed, he still pushed me into a
Oh
green
well, at
shell.
least I can hit GQ.
Can I get this? Here.
Or not.
Here.
Yeah.
Come visit. It got first.
And this is what happens when you don't pay attention. You drive so loud till you wind up
Yeah, I
flat.
only got 6 because of GQ.
Hey, you can't play someone else because of your skill.
You stole the double
Mel
item
Brooks
box.
or Mel Gibson.
Or Mel B from the Spice Girls.
No, Russian Low said Mel is my favorite actor, and I was like, Mel Brooks or Mel Gibson?
Neither.
Well, Brooks is a funny actor too.
Oh, Gibson. Okay.
Is the Lego game
Funny-
hard? I haven't played it yet, but I hear that there's like a lot of stuff to it, like side quests and stuff. But it's a Lego game; like you can't necessarily die in Lego games, so but they're fun.
If you're a huge Star Wars fan, you'll probably get annoyed by it because they mess up so many lines, and the game is so abbreviated. Probably more so than the other Lego Star Wars games. But it's open world, so like you can play it. You can play the story, or you can choose to like help people out and do side missions, kind of like a sandbox game.
Kind of like Lego City.
Josh, no!
Oh, that wasn't meant for you, actually.
No, I'm saying no because you literally, like, I saw you just fall off the ledge.
I love like
Oh, yeah.
the Lego games that aren't based off of like movies and stuff, like way more. Like Lego City Undercover, the Marvel ones and the DC ones, I think are like so good.
Did I get Lego City Undercover? I've heard it's like one of the quintessential Wii U exclusives, but I just
It
don't
is.
like
It definitely is. But they ported it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and
Play the SmackDown on them.
And Alex, it's usually on sale for like $5, so it's
Where did it
definitely
go?
worth
What?
Everything.
It's like a family friendly
Oh, I thought it was Wii U
GTA.
exclusive still.
Oh,
It
whoa!
was,
I've heard that
they-
description many times. I
But
remember
you're
watching the
copping
playthrough of it.
No, but
It-
it's
it
actually
started-
pretty dang funny too. Like it's
But they-
like laugh out
yeah.
loud fun.
Oh, what? Save!
And if you know
On
like a
my
bunch of
part.
like, prison movies and stuff like Shawshank Redemption, there's
I
lots
don't
of like
watch
homage
movies,
in them.
so-
What? What
in
happened
general.
to my red shell? It
Matrix.
just disintegrated.
Hey, Matrix, I've got something to tell you what I just did. It's not like on you, but someone threw a green shell backwards at me and I managed to hit it.
Alex, it actually did start as a Wii U exclusive, but after the Wii U died, they ported it to other systems like PS4 or Xbox, PC.
Right.
So it's
Now you have no defense forever. I guess part of my plan did.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out fun on my own right now.
Trying to run here.
Oh, I got a fun.
Oh my god.
I believe it.
Oh, for God.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no way.
They hit me just as I got a star mode, of course.
Oh no. That's not good. That's not good. Hey, thanks for the
Sick 'em,
draft.
boys.
Oh,
This
my
is
birthday's
not
coming up, so
gonna
Oh no, I'm gonna get crushed on
nice
it.
to make it.
Whoa.
Ah, it's Squirtle!
Dang it! I'd have gotten this grip.
Oh my god, of course.
And
Too
no
late.
waiting again.
Oh my
Hey.
god.
PS4 up.
Foiled again, right,
Oh, 7
GQ?
and
Foiled
4.
again.
Boiled again.
I've been trying to get my dad's PS3 working again, but for some reason it seems to be having the same connection issues my Wii U does with the modem in his house. So.
It's $5.99 on PS4 at the moment. All the Lego games are like $5 to $8. Dang, that's cool.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good game. If you have a PS4, it might even be that cheap on the Switch too, because they probably are doing that sale on everything, I would assume. But
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
I got it on the Switch for $5.99.
Yeah, the Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
hi, the buddy. You have a stinky breath now. Were you eating your fish stuff?
It'd be on the Wii U and the Switch version.
Oh boy. I had 1 second to spare to select. Gotta love when you're trying to message people back.
I think I'm gonna get the Star Wars game on PS5.
After
I just
Wild
realized-
Wild Woods.
I just realized something.
Let's go.
What?
Wild Wild
I
Woods.
I don't think it's picked any of my courses apart from Baby Park today. Like,
and that's
why?
what happens some weeks. It just never lands on you. I've heard that happen.
It's not on your side with course selection some weeks.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
Which we're not getting again.
Okay, you say that, but you're just thinking.
I need a training montage.
Doesn't that happen? Okay.
I need to get.
This is totally.
I am the tiger. It's the thrill.
What even happened to Matrix?
Too early for that.
Yoshi, stop pushing me!
I mean, it's never too early in Mario Kart. But...
How can I be pushing you? I don't even weigh that much.
I'm trying to draft off of you.
Don't
Wait,
do that if you're
Alex,
side by
is that
side.
you? You're back?
It's not my fault, it's all mine.
And I remembered, oh yeah, I have wires connection.
You've been back for several minutes, and now you just done it.
Move the cable.
Who's gonna let my defense down just to trick someone? That was a
I
trick.
know Alex has been playing for like 2 or 3 races now, and Ooch just now realized.
Yeah.
And talking too.
Yeah, he's here, in person. Okay, in voice, but
no, I left earlier because I wasn't really enjoying the stream. There were a lot of players I don't really like playing
Why
against
is my
around,
red
and the
shell
connection are on top of
disintegrating?
that.
I mean, I know the feeling.
Why are my red shells
Literally not
disintegrating?
even a full second after the race starts, I get a connection error, and then
I
I'm
don't get
stuck
it.
spectating, and I just turn my switch off. Just, nah.
Okay.
But,
Whoa!
It's like, the wired connection I still think is slower on my Switch.
Hi, Matrix.
Using an old Ethernet adapter specifically because we.
Oh, come on, I hit you.
But at the same time, it does seem more stable.
Look on my screen. Oh,
wow! What is this nonsense?
You know what?
I say that. Wow.
I got more Titan.
Oh my god, that didn't even hit me,
I
game.
am so evil.
I got the worst item. That red shell almost hit me.
No, Mile Guy, no.
Screw to the mask, because the game
Does
decided to
everyone
give
else
it
there have a speed boost
the
as
inbox.
well?
I didn't even hit it before I did.
No, well, I'm in average. No, well, I'll take average place.
Average place.
I called this on the
Average.
Average
Between
place.
just like 5th and 6th was average to me.
Oh, it's 3-3-3. Lovely. Just
What the
noticed.
heck did it just
Third
like
place,
that?
3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least I'm learning new combos that I could be using.
Kitties are cleaning each other. Yeah, since we didn't even have 12 the last set, I'll just not back out this time. Just wait a minute, see if anyone else joins, but...
And Shaman's having the speedrun of her life right now.
What game?
DKC2. She's ahead by like... She just gold splitted, and she's ahead by like 9 minutes.
Nice.
It looks like she's gonna PB by like almost 10 minutes.
Very good. I like the smile on Matrix's Mii's face, especially with like the eyes kind of drooped. He's like, it looks like he's like in bliss over there with like the crown on. It's like, That's the face I make when I leave a fart.
You missed the old days of being laid off, watching me play this on the big screen. Yeah. I missed the old days of you being laid off so we could actually play online.
Who, Russian Love?
Yeah, because he used to basically fix like freezers and stuff like that. So during the winter, there was like nothing to do. So he would get laid off for like 3 to 4
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
And then he got promoted. So now he's like, the money's great, but he's like, I don't really enjoy the hours. Yeah, at what point?
I miss streaming in the morning, but I feel so much like my job is so much easier and so much better now.
Oh yeah, I love what I do now. I'm so happy with it. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want.
Well, nice to see you guys found jobs that that are not too stressful on your life.
Wait just another minute or two. See, nobody else joined. Cool.
Do you even know what I do now, Russian Love? Did we even talk about that? Because he was actually at one point he was saying if you needed a job, like my company could hire you because apparently one of their big offices is based in St. Louis. Yeah, I work for Instacart now. Me and Melissa do.
Hello, Fishmark.
I can pick
Melissa
my-
and I.
I'm here. I'm extremely.
I
late.
finally am my own boss, just like I always wanted.
Sounds like you got your mic to work again.
How to pay?
About $30 an hour.
Wait, hold on, Zach. Is my mic still broke?
No, you're fine. That's why I said.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I just had to fiddle with the settings a little bit. I just needed to find which setting I needed to fiddle with, and I found it.
Nice.
Are you in, Fishmark?
I am here, yeah.
You are?
I saw his me in the game before he joined the call.
I didn't know he said how much time do I have, so I was just trying to
I'm
stall.
here.
Now I'll
I'm
go.
spamming tilt controls.
Not team game. No teams. Did not mean to do that.
Battle mode.
Yeah, she.
No, dog,
peed
we're
me
not doing
by,
battle mode.
Like 10
I want them to add new battle tracks in the thing. In the DLC.
I have watched Moon Knight a lot. The first episode I was just like about, but this last episode was so good. Much better. Very good.
I remember when I got world record in Mega Man 2 Atari. It's a good feeling.
Let's see. What else do I want? Did we race on this?
I don't think so. I don't think we raced on that one at all today.
What, Toad Circuit?
No, the one that Matrix picked. The
airport.
I don't think we played airport at all today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good. 'Cause I was gonna say, I don't know why, but people hate Toad Circuit.
We have played on Toad Circuit, but I don't care.
Can't blame anyone on this.
That's funny.
Believe the game closest to torment those who hate this course.
This is my punishment for being on random.
This is my punishment for being late.
That's Matrix's punishment for jinxing it, so that's fun.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Major card.
I say it's a Matrix punishment.
I still don't understand why this hate for baby part.
I don't know
It's just a
either.
simple course.
Can I just get items that are useful?
I don't get
Is
it
it
either.
though? Is it beautiful? Is this what you would see? Like you would go outside and be like, man, Baby Park, that's beauty.
As beautiful as the Terrible Twos, that's how beautiful it is.
I like theme parks and stuff, so.
Or even worse, the Three-Nager.
Oh god.
Three-Nager is even worse than the
I was gonna catch up
No,
to
but no,
Matrix.
seriously, I would go here. This place looks like a blast. Nintendo
Yeah.
should have made bumper cards that was basically like this course.
Where's? Oh, there we go. I was away saying, where's the blue shell? That just.
I'm still cursing Nintendo's name for not making a Baby Park bumper cards. Like, seriously.
Every time I see this course, I think of Matrix saying burn the park, and then I think of Flame Hyanard from Mega Man
What broke
X7
that green
saying
shell that was
burn to the
looking at
ground.
Fishmark? You didn't even pretend to take
Exactly what I
damage.
be saying. Oh, that,
Oh,
wow.
right.
No way.
Let me get this straight. I hit someone with my triple greens while trying to throw them up over the grass, and they took damage and pushed me into a wall, which got
Did I do good?
Matrix got destroyed.
Did I do good?
Or
Did I do good?
Yes, you did. True, you did do good.
I had 1 star.
Unbelievable!
You did very good.
I was doing so good!
Was.
Not,
The
not good
keyword
enough.
was.
The keyword was not hard enough, not good enough.
Now the pain returned.
To be fair, I didn't select the course, so you can't blame me for that.
You beat Matrix, that's good enough.
Uh-oh.
No,
Sherbet Land or Riot.
No, I'm just saying, Matrix. You can't blame me because I never selected it.
Have fun rioting.
We got freaking Baby Park twice. We can't get Sherbet Land.
Actually, had
What do we
Sherbet Land.
want? Juicy and Sherbet
So
Land.
close.
When do we want it? Now.
We actually had it earlier. You weren't racing Paladin.
Oh. Well, good for you. I didn't.
And I don't. Ever.
Sherbet Land is the greatest course in this game.
I don't hate it. I don't think it's the best.
Need some penguin.
This is a shoot.
Way better than it. Alpha One and Wii. My God.
For that green shell just hit me,
track.
but did nothing.
But I will accept this
Yeah, I
course.
saw you take damage at first, and then suddenly Fishmark was taking damage instead.
Yeah, the green shell bounced right into me and did nothing.
This was my favorite course in this.
I almost got him.
Game until Chocolate Mountain came along.
I will accept this course as a payment for your princess.
I like the triple
Come on, I got there
first.
Don't
I
forget
was
to pay the
brought
royal
here
railway
by
tax.
humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Wait, where did you learn that from?
You steal men's souls and
Why-
make them
You
your
steal
men's souls.
Why the tone voice?
A miserable little pile
What
of
is
secrets.
happening?
But enough
I
talk.
have no
He
idea.
had you.
I'm saying Dracula's line from Symphony of the Night, but I was saying it like as a
Whoa.
guy from I want to be the guy whenever you fight him because he basically says
Oh my
Richter
God.
Belmont's lines, but he's like, "You steal men's souls.
You come from.
You don't belong in this world."
Oh my God. Yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
Oh, you had a.
I want
So that was Richter, Doug. Okay, I was thinking where that line came from. It had to be him.
What you
Was-
said
but
there,
you
it's
don't
like,
know the
oh my
Castlevania man?
Mind you, I know Jackson's
I
plot
know.
about Castlevania. So
I am the last Castlevania.
Why, neither do I, but even I know that meme. What the heck?
Well, you know, you're like a mean friggin'
You can't real store
library
Matrix.
I wanted to start on a blue shell, so I guess the opposite.
Can I eat oops, thank you?
Blue shell.
Please hate
Oh, I
Matrix.
missed.
I can give you 9-star Zach right now.
Give him bug stars? No, wait. I was thinking of bug snacks, then I got confused with the pest control company in GTA 5. Ignore me.
Oh my God. Get troll trained by Tupo Bells.
Oh, dude, I remember every line in that game. Are you kidding me?
Can't win them all.
And I can do the voices. You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother? Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Isn't that the one? That's Symphony of the Night, right? That's right. That's
Yeah, that's the interaction between Alucard and Dracula.
Yeah, that I actually get that line because I know that because I watched Castlevania anime.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was an anime of that. I bet you guys also forgot that there's a Monster Hunter movie.
No, I watched that horrible thing.
I
watched the
Yeah.
animated one and the live action one. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's something a lot of people would like to forget.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
I mean, the live action one, they did a good job at making Diablo look like he does in the game.
Yeah.
Paladin, Sherbert Land.
Yes.
You wanted this course for real?
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I do. I love it.
It's a nice little ice
Alright.
palace, you
I
know?
will, again,
It's
as
like, you
I
know,
Look
said,
at the Shy Guys. It's such a happy place.
They're figure skating.
better
It's
track than
adorable.
the Wii
I
one.
don't like snow levels in any game.
They're figure skating evilly.
You know what? I actually thought that too, but the Kirby game has a fantastic ice world.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's alright.
It's like
I 100%ed it, Fish.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I still have yet to. I made my first attempt at
the super boss.
The super boss.
Was that my? Did I hit you?
Promptly.
And the fireball
to death.
Yeah, that super boss is freaking OP.
Alright.
Oh, what is
Now
that?
The heck, Captain Falcon?
Captain Darcy.
Well, I didn't see what Mia was, I just saw Captain Falcon's suit.
Yeah. Probably me.
Yes, yes it was. I made sure to get back to you.
Come on!
Man, I've got to power up this whole lap.
True, I see you.
I mean, everyone
Why
sees
do we have
all.
a Waluigi
God.
who's a mile ahead of everyone else?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I was about to stop them, but
Don't worry.
apparently someone had to take my.
I'm doing it soon.
Do it. Just do it.
I was in
You did it in second. You carried it into second.
No, because I was teaching a bullet, dog. I got it
Oh,
when I
that's
was
fair.
in the bullet.
We're
Okay, that's
ganging up
fair.
on him. We're ganging up on him.
That didn't stop him at all.
And then you drew
Oh,
a red shell I
Jacob.
would've used to destroy him. So, now what y'all doing
Bye,
here? It's
Jacob.
not helping us destroy the Waluigi.
No, forgot. Red out.
Who is this guy anyway? Has anyone else even noticed that he's here?
No.
No, I
Who is in 11th and has this many red shells?
Me.
Heck, Tiki stole my red hill.
No,
why did it ignore Matrix?
Well,
that Waluigi got screwed. I see him right up in front of me.
Hey.
No
Yeah,
matter
but-
what I do,
I blame
I always
Jacob.
lag behind.
At least Jakob didn't win.
Yeah, go.
I would rather him win the Matrix.
Oh, frick, what the heck? Oh, okay. Jeez, I didn't know why I turned it.
Diablo 2 remake is really good. I've never played any of the Diablo games. The only one I've played is there's a game that's made by the people who made Diablo called Sacred. I played Sacred 2.
You
I
need
can
a
only
new
close-
monster to get Kirby.
The
Nice.
closest I ever played it. Those type of games was maybe like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Yeah.
Oh, why does it keep picking me?
I actually like both of them. Back in the day.
Oh, look, a good track.
Oh
Face
God.
Park. One of the good parks.
I actually beat both of them.
One of the good
I
parks.
hate.
How many parks are there? I guess there's water park too.
I also is I hated the fact that they put She-Hulk in the game and then like you only could play her in like the DS version.
Oh my god.
I'm like, oh thanks game, like
Oh,
Been numb
wait!
to this track, I must say.
You shouldn't have gotten close to him, my dad. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait a
Still a
minute.
fantastic idea and a
Freaking
fantastic
clamp.
layout. People have just been numbed to it by now. That's been out for over a decade now.
Oh, I got shot in midair. Like Darth Maul.
Oh, there goes that.
Well, there
Two
goes.
times already.
I don't think 2 times is enough.
Isabel CPU is in second place.
Really?
Are we losing to our CPU? Are you kidding me?
Potentially.
We all are.
I am once again asking, who's the small Waluigi?
Oh, I almost got Matrix.
I
but-
told you he added me as a friend earlier in the stream today.
Okay.
ah.
A friend of whose?
Nothing. He just he came in my stream and was like, "Hey, can I play with you guys?" And
Okay.
Oh, that's fair. That's
he,
fair.
he only has like 500 and some hours in the game, so it's not like he like no lifes this game.
Okay, well, much like
That's
Black
pretty
Dragon, it's just unsettling seeing someone actually choose to play as Waluigi.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I know. Trust me. I'm not a That what? This thing squished me before it even landed on
Well,
me.
I don't know about this guy, but the
Let's
Black Dragon
go!
does act
Come
like that.
on! No!
At least, so.
No!
I hate her mate. Oh my god.
Yeah.
My spider sense is always a single when
Oh, what?
playing.
Get away from me with that! Get that away from me!
Yo! What is this game?
Boy, am I glad I put Matrix at 50%.
You know what, Matrix? I wasn't even gonna do it, but I
Wow,
saw how
crazy.
you were swerving, and I was just like, this would be funny if I don't get him.
Hey, what
Well,
do you
at
know?
least-
It got me!
Yeah.
I was trying to slip away from you!
Gosh, you ended at the perfect time.
Dude, why are you playing as Zelda?
Oh, I did get it up. Let's go. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank
No.
God, thank God, thank
No, Paladin won.
You made it across.
I got 4. Okay, that's
Hi,
good.
fifth. I'll take fifth. Also,
Nobody has. No, that was Brew.
Oh
See,
my.
dude, that's
There
what
are
happens when
two
you give me the
peaches in
bullet
Bitty
first
Buggy,
and
and
not
I
the
don't know
golden
who is who.
shrew.
Oh no.
I've got different wheels. We've both got different wheels.
Yeah. Just under the effect of a star, it was kind of hard to tell.
I mean, one of you could switch to Yoshi or Daisy or Scooty instead of Bitty Buggy.
Alright, I think I'll do one more set and then I'm gonna go take a
Other
shower.
things that have an
No
in-game
problem.
performance.
I might do some offline playing. Well, online playing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Grim.
Oh my gosh, GQ, there is a Nintendo Kirby scrunchie set. You should tell
Really?
Jeff. You should tell Jess to get it.
Hey, I have a ponytail. I could rock that.
And there's also barrettes.
Drives me to our getting my haircut.
Cheap Gamer
I
shared
need
it. Cheap
Man.
Donkey Gamer.
Nice.
Definitely need that haircut.
Arse gamer.
Yep. Good news, everyone. You have 2 ways to make Danhausen even more rich and even more evil today.
Stuff this YouTube channel?
He's no, he's saying buy a t-shirt from him,
But
basically.
you only just saw that.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to know why Sonic said that in chat.
What did he say?
It's something about comedians on Mario Kart with the Mario Kart boost effect. What? I don't know. I don't know.
Give me
I'm
Kevin
like,
Hart
what is
in
that?
a car. Kevin Hart in a.
It's Rock and Will
Nintendo
Smith
cart.
in the cart. Sometimes, I swear, Sonic O'Shea says the darndest things.
Here's Newton's Will Smith me.
Oh boy. So we'll get started.
Mm-hmm.
On 50cc, no teams or anything items aren't come. All vehicles are not illegal. Sport races.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Alright, good. I didn't have to... I got down to some of my weaker people Vow guy, but I finished the 3rd floor. Like, using the Durst tier. That's always the goal. I'm like, crap. I have them down to like 2 people, but I'm like, these guys are scrubs. They're still like ascended, but they were like no star ones.
If I only use 1 tier, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Well, I did
never
one
fixed
earlier,
mine.
but I was gonna have to use a 2nd tier. Yeah, 1 tier's fine. So whenever I get into 2 and 3 tiers, I'm just like,
Will Smith.
If I have to use my tier for the Goblin boss, that's good, because then I have, like, everything for him.
Yeah.
And there's only a few more fights left.
yeah.
I should do my lab more often, though.
Yeah, at least on your main account.
Yeah.
How?
I do it on my other one just to get whatever's the event character, you know?
You're an idiot!
What? What?
You still have time. You can sandbag. Without
It's
needing
only the
to.
1st lap.
Yeah, only the 1st lap. And,
Whoa!
and now it's just away from disconnecting. Due to an activity.
Did you disconnect or?
I think I was close to.
Oh.
I'm
okay.
still here.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, that was... okay, that somewhat is worked in my favor a little
I don't know
bit.
how I was gonna feel about this mark filling my double if I didn't get it.
Blue shell!
He's got a horn.
It's called a spiny shell.
I don't care.
Looking behind
Blue
you
shell
to
has
hit me with something before the blue shell reached me,
Realize it was gonna give me.
and I hit a banana that I didn't see.
Throwing fireballs backward doesn't matter.
Wow. And so do you agree? Well, I gotta admit, that was a nice trick.
Who has a star? Right behind me. You need to stay away.
Well, come on.
And more red belt. Thank you, Zach. I was running for how long in that race?
Hey, dude, I was gonna
You see what happens when people leave?
Yeah.
I have a chance.
God.
So you
Well,
say
at least
there's a
you didn't get
chance.
last place, so that's a good thing.
That's what happens when people leave. I'm happy.
Alright,
Hi, Aslan. Hi, baby. Didn't even see you back there.
Nobody can see you back there. She's right behind me on the chair.
Hi,
Fucking
girl.
kitty.
Purring. Yep.
Purring tiger.
She is. She's my little purring.
It's time to mount Wario.
I dislike that description.
Warriors, come out and play.
Ken, meanwhile, Caspi's like sitting on the floor, like just looking down. Don't annoy her, she'll leave. Probably not. She's
I
actually getting a little bit better at like with us petting her and stuff recently.
I had engine failure. Oh well.
I'm sitting in my lap right now. What you looking at, Asley? What's up there?
Whoa, who is this that keeps bumping into me? Oh, okay.
Did Matrix fall in a hole?
oh my god.
I may have pushed him in the jump.
That really throw me off!
Wow, that's really evil, and even I wouldn't do that.
Get done after a few seconds. Earlier, it would have been blown up. Excellent.
Yeah, no escaping that one, dog.
I think I hit Zelda with my.
I just caught that item!
I just was. My plan was about to go into motion, and then my plan just got diverted.
Can I grow up? Thank you.
No, I've never went this way, so this is new to me.
This Link AI is the bane of my existence.
And everyone just took the item boxes, and I couldn't get even one item.
I love getting stuck on the trees. Doesn't happen much.
Oh,
When it does, it's glorious. I love getting pushed back and forth onto the tree.
I'm hitting tree.
My character is much lighter.
What?
Alright, so I think I'll go for this one.
Oh, I could have gone the double frick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I missed. I went between them.
You know what?
Out of
This
the
is.
way if you know what's
Oh, that was good. Oh, Drew, you're
Oh, that
so
bomb.
lucky. I was gonna bomb you.
Items!
Well, I bombed you instead.
Ow.
You did, I know.
What? A flying green shell to the face.
No!
What? 2 in a row. 2 in a row.
Thank you.
I'll take third. Playing the prawn point and the horn.
That was crazy.
You turned around, baby girl. Now you're facing this way. You gonna attack Caspian? You gonna jump down at him?
Can I just get my course, please?
Aw, she's rubbed against.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I want is my course to be picked.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, even in it one.
Heard of you?
Yep.
Aww.
She has such a cute meow too. I love Aslan's meow. Caspi makes like really cute noises, but his don't sound like meows. He's like like that. Right, Caspi? He makes like half purrs or whatever. I don't know what you call it.
Not again.
So vain.
Dude, you might want to get that checked out. Like, go to the local Mario Motors. They can fix you up, dog.
Yeah, I need to. I really need to.
God. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really
No!
need to. What did he even get hit by? What happened to Matrix?
Why must I get hit in the worst possible times?
That's why not.
Welcome to Mario Kart.
It was an unfortunate accident.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
I don't even.
My wrath. Actually, no.
I find it funny that I'm getting. I find it funny.
I'm not gonna get a pal, but I get the block.
That's copyright infringement. That's a yo.
Oh my god.
That's supposed to go for me.
I'm trying my best to like find places where I can.
Oh my god!
What is going on here?
You're welcome.
Why is Wild big
What
already?
can I say
Mini-ball?
except
Wasn't
you're
Burger Dog?
welcome?
Hell, thank you for that lightning.
Ah, right.
This is Mario Kart the musical.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right.
Mario Kart the musical.
Blink. Like, stop.
Oh no! What? Okay. I kind of deserve that because like.
Jesus, I didn't realize.
Whoa!
Wait.
Wow! Oh god!
Oh,
GQ!
I don't understand.
I managed to block a red shell with a random banana on the ground, but then I got hit by a blue.
I need power.
Oh, GQ.
I need the power.
Come on.
I got the power.
Yellow
Oh,
mushroom.
that's one miracle. Come on.
Whoa, those bananas.
And then play that video. This was for you, O'Clock.
I couldn't
And
see anything.
honestly,
I was just throwing bombs and bananas
Yeah.
trying to mess up the
Can't win
front.
them all.
Yeah.
Can't win them all.
I'm performing how I normally perform in Mario Party. Second all the time.
Please give me my course. That's all I want.
What were you trying
You're
to
supposed
fix?
to have a sweet ending, you know?
No, that's what I want. That's exactly it.
A sweet ending. Yeah.
Drew, what are you trying to fix?
Sweet Canyon.
Sweet victory.
Look, I've been picking that for like I don't know how much sets now. The course selector just hates me. Okay. It just hates me.
I feel it.
for you and Asley.
Unless it's Matrix hawking it.
Probably.
Matrix Jackson Jackson.
Matrix
I
Jackson.
got nothing to do with this.
Sure. Sure you do.
Oh, fart.
Water park.
Water park, I swear. That chooses
Dog, I
one
should
more.
have picked.
Yeah,
like,
it's
one of
definitely
my
you.
tracks,
It's
dog,
definitely it's definitely you. It's definitely him. It's definitely him.
Whatever, we'll go.
Oh, well.
We will go out with a splash.
Splish splash. Sploosh.
Sploosh.
Kaboom!
Kaboom!
At least my engine actually worked this time.
If there's any reason why you should play Wind Waker, it's that.
I mean, look, like, what other Zelda game are you going to play Battleship during? I mean, come on.
I knew that red shell was coming for me.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I would have. Matrix, you survived because someone threw a red shell at me. Like, tried to throw a red shell at me, and I had to change target.
Now you're 9.99, 99.69, 99.
Why did I just not take damage from
$24.99. Apostolic Paladin sauce 99.
Nobody takes damage from Super Horns. Like y'all just they have headphones on.
Prime game and
That's how you not take damage from the Super Horn. Just have headphones on.
Is there a blue shell coming, please?
Yeah, take that with the link AI.
High flames. Okay, maybe not. How many shows did you have, Vile?
Only 4.
Chrono Cross came out already on the Switch?
today.
He has more.
Came out
He
today.
has more.
Is there gonna be a
show that was initially was supposed to come for me?
They're gonna be
physical version?
I don't think so.
What happened? Like, oh, someone took my boomerang.
This is a colossal.
What is going on?
Hi.
I seriously doubt it. There hasn't been physical versions of any of the like PS1 ported games to the Wii or to the Switch or any of the other consoles.
Matrix, let's just check.
Yeah.
Oh, the bomb!
Yes.
There is a physical edition.
Yeah, I won't survive
There's a
that.
physical of which one?
There is a physical, like they do.
So close to Stapin Matrix.
You know what? I tried my best. I tried my best.
Second.
Play Asia has physicals of like all the final.
I still win.
Switch too.
Let's go.
I still
That was a
win.
good one. How'd you like the bomb snipe? Woo-hoo!
It was well done. That was well
Hey, I
done.
got the poop trophy. All right.
Oh, so did I. We tied for the poop trophy. We can share
tied
that
for the
together.
poop
You
trophy.
know what? You know what? Like,
times
I'll
the
take
poop.
fifth.
I was upset I was
Oh.
earlier with
Double
like,
the poop, double the fun.
I was upset I was getting earlier
don't like
being
that.
accused for things. This is a nice ending for me for the day.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching, playing, hanging out. I enjoyed it.
Oh, thanks for the
Atlas,
races.
you're on in.
Woohoo!
Somebody else is sleepy like me. So anyways, I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. If I do, maybe it'll be Lego game if I go pick it up. If not, Saturday morning I'll play it. If I go pick it up. If not, I don't know what I'll play. Maybe I'll finish Tunic. I'll put on the cheese mode where like you can't die and just finish the game. I'd rather not finish it and just be done with it
I don't blame
at that
you.
point. I don't want to use like fishbowl strats and like just
Use cheats to finish the game.
I will say this. My favorite is when I was playing Horizon Forbidden West years ago.
Forbidden West?
Not
Years
Forbidden
ago?
West. Horizon Dawn! Horizon Zero Dawn! I always do that. I always say the wrong freaking name. Even when that came out, I was always saying it for Horizon Zero Dawn instead of Forbidden West. I do that all the freaking time. So I was playing it, and there was this like big boss in the game, and I didn't have. I guess I was a little bit too underpowered. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I'd have to go back. And I'm like, I figured out a way to get behind this rock so I could cheese its life down, whittle it little by little, and by little. The fight took
See,
like
that's
20,
not,
30
that's
minutes.
not finding an exploit in the system. This is like literally you're just putting on a mode where you can't die.
That's why I called myself the king of cheesing it, because I was cheesing it, the game, using an exploit, to whittle the enemy's health.
Oh
while
yeah, I've
staying
done stuff like
behind
that
them.
in games. I have no shame in my game with that. I think that's funny.
That's like, oh my, it took like forever, but it worked. And I beat the boss. I was like, thank God.
All right. Anywho, I'll see you guys later.
Well, again, thanks for the races.
Thanks
Ciao.
for races.
Bye.
Till next Thursday.
Till next.
And that's gonna be it for us tonight. Oh, let me turn the. Oh, I went screen off. Wrong screen off. Wrong screen. It's for us Thursday and Sunday afternoon cast, not Mario Kart cast. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I obviously 9 o'clock. I'm tired. I got a lot of stuff to do, and we're back on probably Saturday. Now tomorrow again, I'm getting a haircut and gonna get my shoes, so there will be probably no cast. So yeah, we'll pick up Yakuza 1. Yakuza 6 on Saturday from the Marathon Assignment. But yeah, that'll be on Saturday, Sunday with no cast because I am going to the movies. I know. Yeah, it's just the way this worked out this week. Sorry. Monday, Tuesday, day 3 and 4 of Yakuza 6. This is day 4 because I count day 1 as the marathon, the first day we played it. So Wednesday hopefully will be the only one. Only 22 on them only Wednesdays. Thursday, we're picking the Thursday for day 2 of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and more Mario Kart Deluxe on Thursday night. So yeah, that's the upcoming schedule on the channel. Stay followed, but we got lots of these coming like some katana. We'll be doing Yakuza 6 and like a Star Wars Skywalker Saga. We're playing those, so we beat it. Then we're coming up next month. We're doing Wild Arms 3. First time playing that series. And so much of the good stuff planned for us for 2022. I get talked about Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Talking about Legends Arceus. More Lego games. All kinds of good stuff planned. So follow me on social media. So when I go live, put your streaming channel. I'll get engaged from this Facebook, Twitter, any YouTube. Speaking of this, guys, to page, follow places, past benefits, including all the cast of Mario Kart Wii U Deluxe, plus our playthroughs of the Yakuza series, the Lego games we played, the Star Wars games we played here in town, and lots more good box convention, all kinds of good stuff, including exclusive WWE 2K22 videos only found on our YouTube channel. We also got Discord if we don't want stuff on the feature. And if you want us full tentatively what we got planned for us of 2022 in the 2023 at the moment, we do have a scheduling page for that. We'll host up Ori the Shane Rage's game, who is playing Bomberman Hero. Of course, it's from one of those cushy 788 now Chambers game. He's saying that I don't. It's so funny because now Shane versus New Jersey's me. I like that, so it works. So yeah, till next time, go win one. Peace.